Stream. So guys, how are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Let's get this party started, shall we? So, Walker said that he'd be on after he showered. Mini Egg, no comms with within the past few hours. So, I did ask him earlier today. I think he said it was a high possibility. But other than that, I have no clue on Mini Egg. Making sure my audio's off on my phone. And then I'm going to my videos. Nope, I have to go to my channel page, not videos. Here we go, view my channel. And find the live stream. There we go. So, we'll see that in a few seconds. Crit damage. Yeah, let's go SMGs. I see that I have one person watching. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. I am going to start off with a round of solo Die Machine. Or D Machine, however you want to pronounce it. Then from there, I think we'll hop on into the multiplayer. And go from there. And that seems like the current plan as of right now. Play some multiplayer, and depending on what happens with Mini Egg and Walker joining. I mean, if Mini Egg joins, I'm probably going to say, hey, let's do some zombies, private zombies. So just him and I. Walker doesn't have Cold War, so he might not. He'll either do art while playing or play a different game. So, yeah. But we shall definitely see how this night progresses. And it just processed to me. I have 2 full days left until my final exam to end off the semester. Yeah, that just now processed to me. Yeah. Oh boy. It should be fine, right? Right. Yeah! I'll be fine. I hope. Yeah. We a bit stressed about school and finals and grade and GPA and all that stuff, but right now nothing has really been plugged in, so yeah, I want to get off this topic as soon as I can, because the more I talk about this subject, I'm probably going to get stressed. Or, like, more stressed about it. Ugh. I guess this does match the cinematic intro. Although... No, it doesn't. Maybe if the helicopter flew through here, but still. It's really close to trees. So, So, as we learned in the end of last night's stream, if you cannot secure the landing zone, you lose. Automatically. By calling in evac, you're essentially more or less confirming I can escape. More or less. Well, kind of. So for me to try to evac next, I'm going to first have to get power on. Ooh. Okay, that actually is a decent idea. Get power on wave 9, so that it's a hound round for wave 10. There's a lot less hounds than there are zombies. So evacing should, in theory, be easier. Saw you over here, where are you? There you go. Hi, zombie. So that is feasible. And along with that, getting something like the die machine from in there. Plus try and do one of the weapon boosters for it to get, like, electricity or something like that. Maybe that would be viable, too. Maybe, I don't know. Also, I still, regrettably, haven't looked up how to do the coughing, where the coughing dance Easter egg orbs spawn. It's just the orb location that I don't know. And the orb location's pretty big step in it. You know, you can't do the Easter egg if you don't know where the orbs are. But also staying in here, for round 10 wasn't terrible. At the end of last night's stream, it was easily doable. Just going in and running the group, then running back. Running in, take a hit off the group, and then retreating. I should try to whittle this zombie down because he and the other zombie that I killed before him were fast. Oh, bad idea. There we go. And we got stun grenades. I will probably want to get stim packs instead of stun. Just because stims, if you time it correctly, you can get 100% HP as you're dying. Is meleeing viable? No. Okay. So we're gonna get a horde together. And then there's a bit of fast zombies. I count like 3 so far. Maybe along the lines of 4 now. I just saw another fast zombie, I think, so maybe 5 speedy demons. Speedy boys. Ooh, insta-kill. Okay, please line up in a nice orderly fashion. Thank you. Now let's go ahead and go playing as this wave is spawning in. And we'll have enough to get Jug and maybe spin the mystery box. Oh yeah, definitely spin mystery box. Well, we got the exact same gun. Although this gun's a higher strength. Let's just go ahead and get that because it's start of wave. So more zombies should spawn. This has a magazine perk, the sights, and then I can't tell. It should have like 3 upgrades, right? There we go. I kind of want to spin that. See if I can get a different gun instead. But this gun I think actually hits harder than this gun. So I might stay with this for a while. And then go get perk or pack punch. Because I kind of would want to get power so I can get Deadeye Daiquiri again. So I would need to do that quick. So Deadeye Daiquiri, if I don't get Speed Cola, or sorry, not Speed Cola, Stamina Up. If I don't get Stamina Up, then it is 3,000 points. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4 doors in the way, so that's about 4. Let's say that's about 6,000 points I'll need for that, plus the 3,000 for Deadeye Daiquiri. So I'm gonna need grind 9,000 points before I can speedrun to power and get that. If I want to pack punch, that's additional 5,000 points plus 500. So that would mean I would need about 11,500 points. So I mean, that's doable, but still. Do the last zombies of the game just wave just get faster? Yes, I got stems. Great. I think my sister just arrived home. I think so. So yeah, I'm going to try to do that plan. So I'm seeing one more wave should be able to get me all the way to Deadeye Daiquiri. So power and Deadeye Daiquiri. Maybe. Actually, yes. If I go through, where the display nuke is instead of going to medical. If I take that route, then yes, I can get Deadeye Daiquiri, just because I'm not sure if I need to open up the door connecting to the power room. Or the collider room with the room with Deadeye Daiquiri. I'm not sure. I know I definitely have to do to get out of that area. I'm not sure about getting in. I can actually check that when going into medical. Or I can test it this time, and then, you know, I'll know for next time. That'd be a lot. Ooh, yes, that was a lot of zombies. I just want to try to get a lot of kills at once because double points. Max ammo would be nice about now, so I don't have to reload my guns. I'll get 8,000 points, hopefully. Level 1 armor, that is actually great, getting that armor. Right now. I can run to power. I'm not sure if I'll have enough to get Deadeye Daiquiri. So instead of going through medical, we'll go through this room over here. Downside is there are 2 explosives you have to go through. Instead of, like, what, an explosive in a door? Oh man, we're gonna be short a little bit. Let's get power on. Next wave will be Hound, but still, getting power will be nice. I can see a little bit better down here. Whoop. There we go, we have enough for Deadeye Daiquiri. So I need to go where the zombies are currently. Don't let me go down now. I'm going down. Not quite. Not today. Not today, Zerg. Or something like that. I don't know. Daiquiri, there we go. And oop. There a power box down here? Or not power, ammo? No. I'm in a sticky situation. Is this door open? It is. Okay. So that means we can go through medical. Yeah, I need to get back up to the surface because I need to, get some ammo. Or what are the odds I get max ammo? Well, most likely the odds I get max ammo increase the second I buy the ammo pack. Because the game would do that to me. Most likely. It's like, oh yeah, I saw that you were out of ammo. Oh wait, you just bought it? Okay. That's it. I'm giving you free ammo. Free fragmentation grenade, that's pretty good. I only have 3 bullets left. I'll wait until I'm out of ammo. Gonna see if I can get a chain going over here. So I can just grenade the ground. I would like to get that door open back there. And that door open over there. Just increases my rotation pattern. Or my rotation routes. Yeah, there are zombies behind me. Did they drop anything? No. There's an ammo box over here, so let's just use the bullet, get back here as fast as we can. Get max ammo. And then let's run over here. Past the accumulating horde. And let's just mow down some zombies. Thank you, game, for not going to the closest zombie to me instead of going for the zombie near back of pack. Thank you. Let that zombie die out. Carpenter, nice. I'll go back down towards the pond. And there we go. It does seem like they get faster the fewer zombies there are. It's like, oh, we're really mad now. You must die. Poke. Okay, play count round. Right? Right? Game? There it is. I was about to say, I'm waiting for the ominous music. Oh, behind me. Oh, in front of me. Double in front of me. Oh boy. Wait for the next ping on the radar. Okay, I can turn around. There we go. Oh, another behind me. Just keep serpentining and don't let them cut you off.
I see 2 left. I want to get up over the plane so I can turn around. Also, apparently they're adding something to zombies for the holiday season. Nice, max ammo. We needed that. And I was about to say, the wait should be over. Ominous music still, but it should be fine. Let's get Speed Cola. And it will be the next round that we can call evac. You should be dead, zombie. There you go. That didn't count as a crit kill. His head was gone. Now I'm not going to go onto the plane wing, and I'm just going to circle everyone down here, then get everyone to follow me up the plane wing. Oh, come on. Of course, there was that one zombie was like, "Heh, I'm going to ruin his plans. I'm going to ruin this whole guy's career right now. Watch me." There's always one in the bunch. And of course, they're all thinking of Blaine. Not scheming, plotting, destroy his whole career. Nah, they don't think that. So if they did, that would just make the zombies even more menacing. Round over here. And we have the high ground, so keep that one zombie away from me. Loop over here. And actually, it's a good thing that we didn't do Pack Punch, because the second we turn on the collider, Megaton can spawn. And I think it might even be the round. Meaning we would have him while we're trying to evac. It's actually a good thing that we decided not to go for that. Insta-kill. Okay, there we go. I will call an evac. I want Pack Punch. Or not Pack Punch, this gun. This thing. Mystery box. We'll trade in for that. I was about to say it looks like an LMG, but it's not. I think it's a rifle, right? Ooh. Blinding white light. Unfortunately, we don't have any lethals. Correction, we have a lethal. Ooh, I like this gun. Don't go down, Penguin, don't go down. Oh, I don't like this gun that much. There are 40 zombies left. Okay. Still like a zombie a second. Like I said, a zombie a second. Oh, there are heavy zombies there. No, we're not gonna do it. What? Why are there heavy zombies? I've never seen those before. And, we lost. Oh, man. The problem is we didn't have enough ammo. That's the problem. And also a lack of lethals. We had one lethal and only created a crawler. Okay. Well, now we know. Right? Next time we do that, we need to make sure we're stocked up on lethals. Preferably Syntexes or C4s. Because C4s we can actually go ahead and prep in choke points. Like, as we're running through a choke point, we can throw down a C4, turn around, and wait until they cross over the threshold. And be like, oh, you foolish, foolish zombies. You will all die. Or something along that line, right? Ooh. I can upgrade that now. Okay. Wait, no, I don't think I can. Because it's under here. I'm so close to leveling it up. Holding a maximum of 2 charges would be the best. Plus, doubling the blast size radius thingamabobber. Also the best. Anything else I want to try to upgrade? No. So, now let's hop into some multiplayer and play some of this. See how we do. Okay, so we have new perks. Is that what it is? Cold-blooded. Ooh, nice. That might be better than gung-ho. Well, maybe. I don't know if you're hearing that, but I think something's glitched down in the background. Because I still hear, like, walking. Or... okay, I think it's done. Maybe. Okay, there we go. That should clear that out. And let's go to this gun, and I want to see... zombie camos. We're getting there for zombie killed. And crit too, we're getting there. We're not really getting here because we haven't been pack punching. Elite is going to take some time. Rapid Succession, we're just more or less getting passively. Ish. I think I could actually do that the round that I pack punch. Right? I don't kill a single zombie after I pack punch the gun, and then I just start looping them. Looping them, once they get a cluster, I try to get insta-kill or something like that, and then I mow them all down. This might be doable, especially during the early rounds. We would need to make sure in the early rounds we don't, you know, stand too close. I want to see what Assassin does for me. Enemies that appear on your minimap shooting or revealed by a spy plane. Oh, okay. So it essentially marks an enemy. If it, on the minimap, if it has a crosshair indicator on it, that means I get more points for killing them. And instead of gung-ho, I mean, fire weapon and use equipment while sprinting, that is nice. Move at full speed when reloading. Okay, that is good. Switch weapons faster, we're not really doing that. Take less damage from falling, we're not really jumping that much. And fire more accurately while sliding, we're not really doing that. Ooh, you can hack? Wait. Hack field upgrades. Okay, so stuff on the ground. Won't trigger prox mines or gas mines. That's nice. and booby trap enemy care packages. That's cool. Hey, Walker, how are you doing?
Doing good.
That's
Can you
good
hear
to
me?
hear. We are on stream and we don't have Miniag with us. I haven't heard from the
Gotcha.
kid. So, if you want to, you can say DM the kids or at him in the stream section saying, "Hey, Penguin streaming if you want to join."
No, that did absolutely nothing last time. However, here's the thing. I think I'm part of the stream enthusiast, do you not?
Uh, so what you can do is you can click on your name and see if what tags are under you.
I'm not. How do you add that?
You have to be like moderator of the server. So, at Sparrow, Phoenix, Rainbow Squid, ones, maybe even uh, Eternal Juicebringer. Tag
That's a
at one
lot
of
of
them
work.
and saying, "Hey, can you add give me the stream enthusiast tag?"
That is a lot of work. Um,
I can do it if you want me
yeah,
to. Okay, I'll do
that's
it for
cool.
you. I'll add Phoenix because at Phoenix Walker wants stream enthusiast tag. Send. And then I'm gonna say I think you're the person to go to. Right? Question mark? If not, please contacts. Please give me contacts of someone who can. I what? Oh, there we go. Um, give me the contacts. Done. Done. You're in streaming series now, Walker. Congratulations.
Yay.
I didn't even get to finish my message saying, please give me the contacts of someone who can. Oh, I didn't even get to finish that. That's hilarious. And then you're in the Discord now, so you can read what he's saying. You can add me saying, "Hey kid, wanna join Penguin and I in voice comms?" I mean, yeah, he is. Miniag is a stream enthusiast or has the stream enthusiast tag, but also adding him works too, somewhat. That is. Huh. Apparently, version 1.19 of Spider-Man just got installed.
Nice.
Interesting. Also, I have hot chocolate and chai tea latte for my two drinks during the stream.
Nice.
One has caffeine, the other doesn't. You can decide what I've had. The thing is, you probably can't tell. People probably can't tell. Has Penguin been drinking caffeine, or is just this how he normally is on the stream?
Well, normally you drink caffeine, so
Not always. There's been streams where I haven't had caffeine beforehand. Or during the stream. Caffeine is a more rare commodity, if you would like to call it that. So, normally don't have an abundance of caffeine present. Except for coffee. And I don't drink coffee at night. Probably obvious reasons, but still. I really should, though.
do you want to hear a bad description of Captain America Civil War.
Sure.
2 World War II veterans beat up an orphan kid with heart problems after one killed his parents.
I mean, yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, you are not wrong. And or big oof, as the kids these days call it. That what the kids say these days? No, no. You know, what does the fox say? Well, now it's what do the kids these days say? I mean, I'm not wrong. Might not be right, but I'm not wrong. I couldn't find him. I got the stun marker, but I couldn't find him. Thank you for missing your first few shots. Boo to you for hitting your last few shots. Boo to me for missing my shots. There we go. Killed him. On ground or up top? Up top. It gave me 50 points for an elimination, and I didn't get a kill. Game, are you okay? Have you been drinking too much caffeine again? I don't drink that much caffeine. Ooh, almost. This game's actually pretty fun. You should try it, Walker.
That's Cold War, right?
Yes, Cold War. It's pretty fun.
Hmm.
It's a lot different from Modern Warfare. I think the TTK is a lot slower. And that's a little hard to get adjusted to. Okay. It might also be more or less psychologically slower because you can see health bars. When you're shooting at an enemy, a health bar pops up over their head. So maybe it's psychologically slower because you can actually see their health. But it's not actually slower. And in that same regard, it also feels faster. Time to kill. So, I don't know. It's a fun game, but also this is, what, like my third, fourth day of actually playing. So, I'm still figuring out the ebb and flow of the game. And trying to perfect my craft, if you will. So, it's still like a lot of stuff that I'm adjusting to. So, maybe once I finally, a few weeks of actually playing this game and playing multiplayer, then I'll actually get a grasp on things, and then it'll be, I'll feel a lot better about making plays and getting kills. Maybe.
Just maybe.
A dude with a shotgun just ran up on me. No, not a grenade! Oh, that was so chaotic. Did he have a trophy system in that room, or did he shoot my prox mine? I don't know. I don't know. But man, that was a weird turn of events. Nope. Denied. Ah, it's halftime and I didn't get the kill, I don't think. Also, I've had now 2 failed extraction within the past 24 hours. And, zombies. Apparently, if you fail to extract, you call in a helicopter and fail to extract, somehow an RPG comes out of nowhere and blows up your helicopter and you lose. Not, sorry, I can't pick you up now, right now, try to swing back at another time. Make sure to clear it off for me. No, it's like, oh, what? You couldn't clear off the zombies? Okay, you die now. Game over. Yeah, harsh.
So,
You know?
For point of reference, I just got back from, so at like about 5:30, I went out, and went out with some friends, and we had like gone out and went around, got some food, and then up until like 10, we just basically walked around doing stuff, random things. For those of you at home, no alcohol was involved, of course, because I'm not old enough to drink, or anything close like that, but it still was a very eventful night. I am extraordinarily tired right now, and so I am going to continue stream on, but if I'm less talkative than usual, I wanted to kind of throw that out there.
Yeah, I understand. And stream understands too. Ah, grenade!
Who all is on stream right now?
Me, myself. Oh, and also I forgot I.
Oh.
Ha 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 ha. And then to finish quoting Woody, give me that. From Toy Story 2. Oh, I see I have someone else watching. How are you doing?
That was me.
No, I
I
have-
logged on to like the video.
Oh, nice.
Oh, speaking of videos, I actually added one. I added a.
Oh yeah, I saw it on my feed. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll try to watch it soon.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it would probably be have you as a target audience. I
Oh,
did a
yeah, I
video
know,
on
but-
Have You recently, yeah, I'd definitely appreciate the view though, because currently I looked and it's like my video is very very low on the pop-up list, and I'm hoping maybe after I catch some views, maybe if people are able to search it, eventually kind of move up the ladder like my other one. And I checked the analytics, and it took like a solid half a month or more. A lot more.
What's the click-through rate of the video that blew up?
Yeah, let me check. If you look at the analytics, currently the one that blew up has 43,000 views.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
What's the click-through rate?
Look
In
at this,
analytics, it'll say it somewhere. Just in case.
How do you look? I can't find it.
It'll be under analytics.
Discovery?
Yeah, discovery. It'll be under that section.
12.5 click-through rate.
Say it again. 12.5.
12.5%. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The 70% of people that watched the video searched. Basically, they typed something into their search bar, and that's what they clicked on.
Oh, nice.
20%,
So those people were specifically looking up the issue.
Yeah, 20% was suggested, and 3.5% was browse features. I don't know what that means.
I'm not sure either.
Top external sources: Facebook.
Oh wow.
21.7% of my external sources are Facebook. 5.3% is WhatsApp. I'm on Bing apparently, DuckDuckGo, and Google.
Wow. You have a lot better. Your video has been shown more places than all of mine have. Like, my external sources says unknown, and I'm pretty sure that might be Discord for my unknown sources.
Apparently, my video has made it onto a playlist of some kind, and the top playlist playing this video is Car. Some dude added it to his playlist, I guess, of just Car.
Oh, nice.
So, you know, my age range, 46% of my viewers are 35 to 44. 100% are male. 100% of them.
Oh, wow.
97% of them prefer no subtitles. 46% are from the United States. 38% from other, so probably more than 47% or 46% or so.
Yeah, your analytics are sounding really good. Like, I'm jealous of those analytics.
I mean, I have no point of reference to really compare it to, since all the other videos don't really have a whole lot.
Well, from what it sounds like, and from what I perceive, that's really good analytics right there. Because your video is being watched on other platforms, or have been. So, for example, like if on Instagram I sent you a video link, that's where you're getting your traffic from. Someone is sending their friends or people who are asking for car help on Bing, on WhatsApp. They're posting your link to your video in those platforms. People click on it there, and then it'll ship them over to YouTube. That is some really good analytics right there. Now, the thing that you need to do is figure out how to capitalize on that and repeat it. Isn't there something like, one time it's this, essentially more or less like, fool me once, shame on me, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me, or whatever, right? Essentially, so. Whatever that quote is. But essentially, if you can figure out how to replicate those statistics, the better. If you can get more of your videos to have those same statistics, that's what you want. And then, you know, you just keep on trying to boost your statistics any way possible. But, I mean, also take everything I say with a grain of salt, because, you know, I'm given this advice and I don't do it myself. So, I mean, oof. But yeah. Really, just find what works for you and just keep doing that. If it's fun for you, do it. If it works for you, do it. Essentially,
I'm trying to try and stick to what's good and like what has worked in the past.
So also, it's what works for you. Like when playing a game, I'm not going to play a game and make videos on a game that I don't like. If I don't like a game, then I'm not going to play it. I'm not going to try to stream it. But if I like a game, that's something that I'm going to be playing a lot. And if playing the game also like gets me views. So, you know, there's part if I want to play it myself, and then part other people want to see the game. But right now I'm doing streams, and streams are a lot different. Because once they see the timestamp of like several hours, they're going to be like, nope, nope, nope. But, you know, if I were to do smaller videos, like 20-minute videos, then they're going to see the timestamp and be like, okay, I'll watch it. And for me, you could call it lazy, you could call it convenient, but I do streams because it's one of the easiest things to do. I sit down for however long I want to play for, and then I just talk. I talk, I make jokes, this, that, and other, and I have a good time. And that's how I do the streams. Now, if I were to do videos, that means I have to sit down, do a recording session, and then after I record it, I have to then edit the video clips and then upload it. The editing is what would take the most time. Ish. And actually, well, you could say it's also the recording that would take a lot of time. Because, you know, unless if it's a strategy-based game where I'm trying to do it strategically, it's going. Other than that, like my montage videos I've done, they were over like an hour long, for like what, several minutes. Not a lot of minutes worth. So, I mean, games like Hunt Showdown are a lot easier because it's like, okay, this round was good, I did good on this round, let me upload it. Versus montage or clip videos where, you know, I could be playing for 2 hours and don't have enough clips to meet my video. Kind of deal. So, doing games is essentially, I'm not going to say it's harder than doing other stuff, but it's definitely really interesting because, you know, there are a lot of other things to take into consideration. Because you're not, like, I wouldn't want to post a video where I lost the round. I mean, if I get a lot of kills and was awesome and was a very close, a hard-fought loss on my team, then maybe I would post it, or maybe I would just take the kills and turn that into a montage. But since, you know, I lost a round, I wouldn't do it. And plus, doing, like, Call of Duty rounds, to me, seems just, like, a little bit repetitive. So I wouldn't want to do, like, rounds of Call of Duty. Maybe rounds of Warzone, but then I would want to make sure I get a victory and not a defeat. Because unless you're, like, one of the top YouTubers in your category and have a lot of followers, well, I mean, maybe people would still watch you because it's like, okay, it seems like you'll be doing good, and then, you know, you come in second place. So no one can make the judgment beforehand on if you're going to, like, win or lose, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a lot of other stuff to more or less consider. And I need to do it. Because essentially what I'm doing right now is not really working for my channel. I get 5 views per stream after a week or longer. And those videos normally come in quick those views come in quick succession and then drop out. You know, it's not really really good for a channel to do that.
I think at the end of the day,
streams are a lot different, and where streams are better suited for is over on Twitch. And since I'm on Twitch, you know, it's going to be a little bit harder for me to get a following behind me.
I think it's not just that. I think I'm lucky in the fact that
I mean, yeah, you also are targeting a very niche audience. People are specifically looking for help. Versus mine, where it's more of entertainment. It's like, okay, I'm already watching 5 different content creators do the same exact game, so why watch this person who I'm not subscribed to? So your videos are helpful and help other people. Mine don't. I definitely think that's also someone going for you.
I don't know. I think I was lucky in the fact that I found what worked for me, just kind of stumbled upon it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I found something, but I also don't know if, I think the success of a video should not be mistaken for the success of a channel. I am lucky in the fact that that video did very good, but I have no way of really knowing if that will be repeatable. I'm editing my channel right now in hopes of basically that I will eventually be able to repeat the success.
Yeah, like science, you want to get repeatable results.
Exactly, and if it is repeatable results, then that'd be like, holy crap, that'd be amazing. If I could get, you know, 30 or 40,000 views per whatever, it would be awesome. It would be wonderful if I could get that. But I don't see that happening. fame necessarily. Um, and that's just basically because I think that the conditions were very um, optimal for my success in the first video. I looked up. Okay, so first things first, I did the video that I did on the idle transformation. Because if you don't know, that video that was very popular was basically showing you how to reset the idle on a Toyota car. A Toyota Camry is the most popular car in America. Well, debatable. They sold a lot of them. There's a lot of Toyotas out there. Um, and depending on how you view popularity, the Camry is the most popular.
You did market research.
Yes, and basically I looked up how to change the idle because I was actually frustrated with myself because I had changed the alternator in my 2004 Highlander, and I didn't record it. And I was like, oh, this would have been a really good thing to have posted, because it's like, I did all this work, I fixed my alternator, and it's straight up, like, I got lazy and didn't record it for some reason, and I was really mad at myself. I was like, well, I want to post some video. And so, one of the things that you always have to do is if you disconnect the battery to any car, it's going to shut down the computer, and you're going to have to start the idle relearn process. And so that was something I had to do anyway. And I looked up videos on YouTube, and there really wasn't any that showed you how to reset the idle in a Toyota. And I was like, well, screw that, I'll make one myself. And so I thought to myself, well, I can't post the video of the alternator replacement, but I can post the video of me showing people how to relearn the idle. So I posted it and forgot about it, and 2 months later, YouTube congratulated me of breaking 1,000 or 2,000 views, and I was like, what the actual crap? And then later on, YouTube congratulated me for breaking 100 subscribers, and I was like, what the devil is going on here? Why on earth is this video, why is this video the one that blows up? I don't get it. And I still don't really understand it. This video that I just posted, I tried to kind of repeat and see if I could make something similar. Honda is another very popular car. It's a very popular brand in America, and it's actually, ironically, my next car that I bought. I thought about buying a Scion IM, which is a car owned by Toyota, mind you. And so the idle relearn process would be the exact same for that. However, I ended up not going with the Scion IM because the Honda Fit that I bought was a little bit cheaper. And so the funny thing is, the Honda is another Japanese car brand that is highly reliable, that is extraordinarily similar to Toyota. And the idle relearn process is decently similar, a little bit different. And so I thought, if there was ever a chance for me to be able to repeat the success of my first video, this would be it. The only difference in the two videos, I feel like, are the fact that there were a multitude of idle relearn videos on YouTube. There was just that you were flooding with them. I mean, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting an idle relearn video on a Honda video. And so I think that whole starting process, because mine doesn't have that many views, because my channel doesn't have that many subscribers, I think it'll be different. I don't know if it'll have the same success, because you have to scroll super far down in order to get my video. And I'm like, well, that's not very good, because why on earth would you want to keep scrolling if the first dude shows you how to do it? So I don't really know or think that this video is going to have quite the same rousing success, sadly.
Well, I mean, you do have 100 followers, right? 100 subscribers?
I got 100 and some, yeah.
So if all of those 100 people watch that video, that means you're automatically going to have 100 views, right? And then from there, you're going to be put up above the people who have less than 100 views. So you're already starting to reach higher up in the list, and the higher up in the list you reach, the more people see you, and the more people see you, the higher up on the list you reach. It's a positive feedback loop.
Yeah, that definitely has a point. but there's one dude that remains the top spot that has 2,000, not 22,000, has 259,000 views and 13,000 subscribers.
Wow.
So these guys, some of these guys, and it was 4 years ago as well. So let's see when the last guy posted that video. 4 months ago. So dude's still going strong. But to say the least, he certainly does have a pretty strong hold on the
in the market.
In the market. He has a pretty strong hold on his top list, whereas I was the only fish in the pond. So I had a lucky scenario where basically anyone who wanted to do to do the idle relearn process on a Toyota had to come to me. So I think that was what really did it.
So you had a low competitive market.
Yes,
if
absolutely.
that's the correct economic term. Something I really need to do is I need to post another TikTok.
Yeah.
Because I got 1,300 views on TikTok within 24 hours of posting it. So that's pretty good. That's not bad. And I also got 8 subscribers or followers on TikTok from that one video. I just don't know how I can capitalize on that and make something that people would want to see again. Because it was, Tactical Christmas is TikTok audio that I used.
Yeah.
And so, it was Christmas tree stuff. Showing my room and showing my Christmas tree. That's what it was. So, do people want to see more of my house? Do they want to see more of my room? What do they want? I should go through my comments and see what people have said, more or less. And figure it out from there. Something I should do is I should actually do a little bit, So the transition song, the intro to Greatest Showman. The ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. I could go on further. I know that the intro at least pretty well. But I could do that with my needle felting.
What do you mean?
So essentially I can show the base yarn before, then I can somehow, one way or another, do a screen wipe where an object comes in front of the camera lens, and then I clip it where, like, for example, I do a screen wipe with my hand, and then I line it up, so shot, reverse shot, or something like that, where it's a seamless transition between one shot and the next, because there's an object blocking the screen, so it's easier to do. And then I show the next step, and then finally, at the end, I show the full product. The problem is, I already have the gnome hat done. So technically what I could do is I can show the base yarn for the body of it, and then when I transition to the next scene, I can show the top of the gnome. And then I can show the body and the head connecting, and then adding on the facial features. Or something like that. So, I mean, I have methods I could do to try to get it to work. I know a thing or two that could work. And plus, needle felting is not, the widest known art thing. Like, I literally probably took me an hour to try find what it was. like literally, I was searching forever, like trying to find the the name of it of needle felting. Took me forever to find it, and now I have stuff to do it. So technically, I could do it, and it wouldn't be that hard for me to do either to make that video. And it's also really fun. The problem is I can't do too much of that. Like, I can't do my next project, which would be my cousin's Christmas gift. I can't do that because they follow me on TikTok, so they are bound to see what I'm going to give them for TikTok.
You mean Christmas?
Like I said, they're bound to see what I'm going to give them for Christmas. What I'm going to give them for TikTok. I mean, I was talking about TikTok. TikTok was in my head, so it was bound to happen. It's a logical next step.
As you'd expect.
Well, okay, what I could do is I could just start making an army of gnomes. I like that idea.
Which you could do. Most definitely.
I already have an army of 3D printed penguins. Oh, and resin casted penguins as well, I forgot. The resin casted penguins make up the bulk of my army. Because I made four or five different varieties of like color. Yeah, I used the same base epoxy resin, but then I added dye to each one to make them different. 4 of those for each category. So I have about 20 resin or epoxy resin penguins, and then about like 4 plus 3D printed penguins. Yeah, I have an army. I have a small army, you could say.
Just a small army, though. Yeah, just a small one.
So yeah, when I said that at college, I could bring an army of penguins and an army of gnomes, and they could fight. I wasn't joking. I have a small army of penguins. Next is gnome. The army of gnomes. I really could. And the more that I do it, the easier it will be, because, you know, I will get into a groove and I will figure out, okay, here's the dimensions I need to go for, here's exactly what I need to do, and here's how long each step will take, and I blink and hey, look at that! I have a full army of gnomes. It's like, achoo! Oh wow, I just created an army of gnomes.
Or you could do an army of gnome penguins. Like, gnomes that were actually penguins.
I could do an army of felt penguins. That would be a really good
I
idea.
was kind of disappointed. So, it's like, I really wanted to do the origami thing today, and I keep delaying doing the origami thing. But instead, I did a video, and I've practically done nothing all day, with the exception of cleaning and cooking.
Well, you did a video.
And working out in the video, and then I don't know.
You did a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
You did a lot more than me.
What'd you do today?
Nothing.
Oh.
I watched Twitch stream. I played some Minecraft. I got someone else's notes to study. I'm going to study tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm going to make sure I print out their notes and then read over it, just so I know where the placing of the notes are. Actually, I'm not going to print it down until Sunday, just in case they continue to update their notes. And I'll keep an eye in the note chat, the study chat, to see who is adding more information that I can borrow. I mean, technically,
They're putting it out there.
No, yeah, that's not cheating.
And we can
Using
use
someone else's
notes.
notes is
It's
not
an open
cheating.
note test. So,
Using someone else's notes to study and using someone else's notes in general is not cheating. Because, like, think about Quizlet, for example. There are multiple times in high school where I would straight study someone else's Quizlet.
I could
It's
see if
like,
I could literally Google political science, my exact um, class, and see if someone comes up from years prior.
that
although
would be
this,
intense.
although here's the bad thing, because the professor goes over current events and adds that into it, so each like semester is going to have different stuff because new current events are always happening. That's why it's current.
Yeah, I think I don't know. Some people consider it cheating. I do not. I think
I
different
don't know. The
methods of
professor
studying. First
specifically
things
said
first.
you can use notes.
Yeah, absolutely. If it's an open note test, open note tests are not tests. Open note tests are fair game for anything within reason. Cheating, like full on cheating, like finding the answers to the test and copying them down, or sharing answers with somebody. If you're sharing answers with a classmate, that's cheating. But
Yes.
even my English teacher said that the quizzes that we had, if we wanted to collaborate and come together and use, uh, like, and work on the quizzes together, because hers are open note, we could. But even then, I still didn't because I don't trust people. Um, but open note tests are like a different breed. And as far as like tests in general, studying someone else's notes is being smart if you don't think you could take good notes. And studying in general, it doesn't matter how you study, so long as you're retaining the information and you're learning. And when you sit down on that test, you are not using anything except what you have learned. I think that's good. I think that's fair game. If you use someone else's notes, if you use someone else's Quizlet, if you do whatever, if you have to get in a study group and you use basically someone says, "Hey, I need help with this," and so long as they are the ones that are writing it down, and they're the ones that are remembering and comprehending the information, I think that is okay, because it's like the purpose is to learn, and if one student learns from the assistance of another, well then the end goal is still being accomplished, which is to learn. So that's my 10 cents on the matter. I am going to try and make my channel look a little more professional. Um,
How are you going to do that? Channel art? Like
yeah,
a
that's what I
banner,
thought of.
an icon, and that kind of stuff?
Dang it. My headphones got caught on my chair's arm rest, and so it like yanked out my 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 left ear thing.
Oof, I
Or my
have
left
totally never done that before, where the audio jack just gets yanked out. I have never, ever done that before.
ear.
At least I haven't done this stream.
Yeah.
But the night's still young!
Just a yank.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's mostly because it's mostly been at my grandparents' house. It gets caught on the chairs I'm using there.
Yeah. So for me, I figured out that basically my when I was looking at the channel, I remembered that the original reason I made this YouTube channel was for balloons. Basically, I was gonna try and teach people how to balloon twist because I could balloon twist. And I remember I never updated it since then. Since I kind of shifted toward automotive stuff. And so it still had my balloon logo. I kind of got rid of that, and I changed it to the automotive. I also changed my description and changed a number of other things. It's like, okay, so maybe, hopefully now it'll look a little more professional.
Mm-hmm. I probably should add a description. I don't think I currently have one. And I probably need one. What is this channel about? Well, I'm a copycat. I'm a clone of every other gamer YouTuber that is out there. But I'm different, because I'm me and they're they. Of course I wouldn't do that, because that would probably... no one would watch it, to begin with. Oh, I also, so... TikTok's from Musical.ly, right? And if you didn't put in a description, it literally your description's like live love Musical.ly or something like that, or whatever, or something about Musical.ly. Yeah, it didn't transfer over to TikTok, so I still have Musical.ly's thing for my thing. I know I'm explaining this perfectly.
Yeah, wait, I'm still confused. I literally got none of that.
It's fine. I don't even know where I started. But yeah. I need to update my bio on TikTok. On the Tic-Tac. Tic-Tac. So, if I were going to make a TikTok video, what do you think should be my next TikTok?
You're asking the guy who doesn't own a TikTok what you think the next what I think the next TikTok video should be.
Well, I mean, it's just like YouTube. Except this is only a minute long. And you often don't do your original audio, you use someone else's audio. I just stunned myself twice in a row. And behind me. Oh boy. But yeah. Besides for audio. Ooh, okay, I know what I've been wanting to do this for forever now, but I think I actually should now. Intro 3.
What's that?
You know the song that I could actually rap to back in like spring? In Intro 3. That I was doing like every other live stream. Or every single live stream. Remember that song?
I think so.
Yeah, that's a TikTok, was, at least was a TikTok trend. I could do that. So the thing is, I could either duet myself, to get to work, or I could, like, have my sister be the second person.
You could do it yourself.
Yeah. I'm going to quote the Grinch now. But what would I wear? I don't think I have anything like that I could really wear for it. Ooh, I could do the Grinch's one. You know, where he's going like, 4 o'clock, wallow in self-pity. 5 o'clock, jazzercise. 6 o'clock, solve world hunger. Tell no one. You know that one? I could try to do that one.
I think not. I've never seen that Grinch movie.
You've never seen How the Grinch Stole Christmas by, with Jim Carrey? The live-action Grinch?
The cartoon one, but I've never seen the live-action one.
Oh, son, you are missing out.
Okay, I love Jim Carrey and there's the next guy, but I mean...
No, this Grinch is awesome. You have to watch it.
I don't know.
I can't believe you have never seen it.
I don't think it's that out of the question. I think there's a lot of people that haven't seen it.
Which animated Grinch have you seen?
The original one. The original. Okay.
Yes. Well, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the live-action one with Jim Carrey, that's a lot better. Will you promise me this Christmas season you'll watch it?
Absolutely not. I think it'll be good. I think it probably is good, but at the same time, yeah.
You really need to watch it. It's probably close to the top of my favorite Christmas movies that are out there. I mean, nothing can beat Prep and Landing, but still, this one is up there on my list. Do you happen to get the channel Freeform?
Uh, Probably, but I don't really watch a lot of TV.
The old ABC Family?
Yeah, I know which one it is. I just don't
Well,
really-
they are in their 25 Days of Christmas, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the live action one, is one of the popular ones on the list. So they play it every now, fairly often. So, I mean, I would recommend you... I'll look up their schedule for you, and I can tell you when they're going to be playing it. So you can watch it.
Yeah.
I mean, in exchange, I can give you a Get Out of Hunt Showdown free card.
I already have that. It's called Not Playing Punch Showdown.
I'm pretty sure there was something that I've done that it's like, fine, we'll play it only once, though. Only on this certain occasion will we actually play it.
Yeah, if you watch Infinity Train.
I thought there was another circumstance.
Nope, that was it.
I think there was another one, though. Like maybe an anniversary or something. I forget. But you should... You have to watch The Grinch.
You have to watch Infinity Train.
Well, you're talking about a TV show, I'm talking about a movie.
Well, okay, that movie is not as long as that. Is longer than that TV show.
How long the entire TV show with all the seasons or whatever?
90 minutes.
I think The Grinch
It's
Stole
miniseries,
Christmas is
though.
close.
Let me figure this out. Cringe. Stole Christmas 2000. Computing. Hour and 50.
Close enough.
It's also on Netflix.
It's only...
So it is an hour and 50 minutes for one of those. With that, I say that.
Okay,
it was-
YouTube audience, do your thing, make him watch it. Do you want to disappoint... Do you want my army to make you watch it? I just thought what I could do. Literally every day until you watch it, I could send you an army. Like you just go and open up your mailbox one day. Like tomorrow you open your mailbox and there's a little blue penguin in there. Then the next day, another blue penguin. Hello? Hello? Yoo-hoo! Big summer blowout. Have fun on clogs, boots, and dresses. The summer dresses. I forget. I need to learn that quote to the proper length. There's so many. Ooh, another good TikTok. Ooh, another good TikTok audio. It's from Pokemon, the TV show. I don't know what episode, but it's Meowth going into a battle. It's like, or arena. It's like, wow, I have so many people to disappoint. And
Yeah.
if that's not the biggest mood, then I don't know what is bigger than that. That is literally the biggest mood ever. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm on this side of the map. Okay. I got lost. I thought I was on that side of the map. Okay. But no joke, or like no cap or whatever these kids could these days say. But that is the biggest mood of all time.
How do you spell automotive?
A-U-T-O.
Wait a second. Did you even watch Pokemon?
I watched a bit, but by the time that I wanted to, they were already on like so many long seasons, and I started to try watching from season 1, episode 1. I got a few episodes in, then it's like there's so many to watch, and then I kind of stopped.
Did you even see that episode of Meowth saying, I got
No.
a lot of people to disappoint? You don't even remember the plot of the episode?
Well, gotta catch them all, right?
No, that wasn't it. Um,
I mean, that's the plot of the show.
the entire thing was basically Meowth, like, was being worshipped by this kind of like a cult. And normally a Meowth can learn a move called Payday, which is basically...
Oh yeah, Payday. Oh, there's a glitch that you can do in, or an exploit you could do in like Pokemon Sun and Moon, where essentially you have Meowth use Payday and do a lot of different stuff. Essentially, if you just attack with a lot of Paydays, then after a while you just have like boogers of money.
Yeah, that was the whole thing.
Matt Pat did a video on it. I think
Payday,
Matt Pat did the exploitative video.
in the game, it makes more money generate, and so it's kind of nice because they're just basically just like, oh, you know, since you're a Meowth, you should be able to learn Payday, and you should be able to make, like, give us all this gold, basically make free gold. And so they put him inside this. The thing was, since that Meowth could talk, he already used all of his experience points learning how to talk, and so he couldn't learn Payday. And then, yeah, they said, let's put him in front of the entire stadium and watch him generate gold for us. And he was like, oh, well, I got a lot of people to disappoint, because he knew full well that he couldn't do that. And that, my dear friend, is the history of that episode, and I remember that very well.
Cause see, most people really, Pokemon Go was my first like Pokemon experience. Besides for watching a few of the early episodes to Pokemon, besides for that, my main first experience I think was actually no, it was Pokemon Moon for the 3DS, and then it was Pokemon Go, or whichever one came out first. And also, I didn't make it very far in Pokemon Sun before I, stopped playing.
Haha.
I would want to
Okay.
play Sword or Shield, but that's also one. I don't know if I need to have the Nintendo Pass or whatever to be able to play it, and I don't have that. And plus, I already pay a subscription for PlayStation, so I don't really want to have two separate subscriptions, really. So, I don't know.
I think I get what you're saying, yeah. I don't have it simply because I would never use it, but I think I get what you're saying.
Because I would want to play it, but then also there's the thing about time management. It's like, I'm already putting a lot of time into the PlayStation, and so, if I'm not on the PlayStation, I might be doing work, or I might be watching a TikTok or YouTube video. So it's like, my time's already filled up, plus next semester I need to get a job. So I'm going to have to juggle job and school and free time. I know that free time gets pushed aside with all that stuff, but I'm still, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, I'm still on the wait list for Calc 2, so probably I don't know if I want to add a third or a final class. I think right now I'm taking or 11 credit hours next semester. So I'll have 11 credits at the end of the semester. I don't know if I need to take another class or not. And if I do, I don't know what class. Well, okay, I say I don't know what class, but I mean, I have a list of classes I need to take to graduate with my degree, so I really could just pull one of those off the list. But some right now are kind of soft-locked at English 2, which I'm taking next semester, so, you know, I need English 2 to take the class, and if I'm taking the English 2, I can't take the class.
You lost me. So wait, what?
So, right now, I'm on the wait list for Calculus 2. And so if I don't get it, I think I might have to take an additional class or two to make up the credit hours that I would have taken if that I don't get to take because I'm not in Calculus 2. And then I also need to then do what's it called? Some classes that I could take need English 2 for me to take it, and I'm taking English 2 next semester, so I don't think I can take those additional classes until I finish English 2. So I can't do it, those classes next semester. If it still doesn't make sense, then it probably doesn't make sense enough for me to explain it. Essentially, I'm taking 11 credit hours right now, and I think I might need or should take like one more class to make it a full load. Because right now I'm taking physics lab, English 2, computer science lab, that's actually 11 credit hours right there, or 11 to 12 credit hours right there. I think English only is 3 credit hours, so. But the other two are 4. Lab is 1 credit hour, and then the classes is 3. Calc would be 4, so I would be getting up to 15 credit hours if I took Calc 2. I really need to look at what I could take instead. I'm still banking that I get into Calc 2, but before the end of registration, I'll be adding a final class in. Hoping that it is, well, not hoping, I'll make sure it's a virtual class. And then that way I only have to go on campus like once a week. What?
You think you'd do better on a virtual class, or what? Like, I think I would do better. I think it would be more preferable. But
I don't know. Besides for like English, political science, and history, which aren't my strongest subjects, besides for those being lower to bad grades, my other classes, the other 2 classes that I took online were pretty decent. Math, the project is still being graded, so I don't know my final grade, but the other class, which was essentially biomedical ethics, or science, society, and something like that. Science, technology, and society, that's it. That got an A. Calc, I'm looking for a higher grade than that, maybe an A or high B. History, I don't know how that'll turn out. It depends on my final exam. But most likely, somewhere within B range. Hopefully. English, I have no clue. So yeah. Oh boy. Lots of different stuff. Not gonna lie, I'm nervous about how I did on the paper.
I mean, I think you gave it your best shot. Yeah, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, but I need a minimum of an 85, really, to pass the class. Anything less, the thing is, I don't know if I'm nervous about it because my English and history are also looking not as well. I mean, English looks worse than history. Well, actually, I need to message my professor in history because we were allowed to skip, not do 4 right discussion assignments. And the first 2 that I didn't do, he dropped those zeros. But the other 2 that I didn't do, he hasn't dropped them yet. They're still in the grade book.
I would give him some time.
That's what I've given him. I've given him a lot of time. He hasn't put in the final discussion thing. So I'm still going to give him more time. But once the final exam grade's in, then I'm going to message him.
You might want to do it a little bit before then. I don't. How much time have you given him?
Well, let's see. I think those were like week 7 and week 11. And, it's going on to week, 16 now? Last week was week 15. Yeah, last week was week... No, last week was... Wait. No, last week was week 16, so this coming week will be week 17. So, that means 5 weeks for the earliest one. Or for the last one.
You might not be planning on changing it unless you talk to him.
But he's... In his rubric and everything, he says that you're allowed to not do 4 discussion assignments.
Oh.
You have to do 11 discussion assignments and 1... And you have to do 1 within the first week. So, you can't use all 3 skips within the first week. You have to do one of the first 3 discussions. So, I probably should formulate that email this week. Because right now, my history grade, both of the sections, the discussion section and the other section, are both 70s.
That's rough.
And besides for so there was one exam or one weekly test as of more or less recently that I did get a 50 on, but the others I did about, the lowest was a C, the highest was an 80 or 90, and I averaged about an 80. And really, actually no, I could only get 80. That's the lowest of the highest you could get because there were only 5 questions. So if you missed one, you automatically got an 80. So, yeah, I need to look into that because that's nerve-wracking too. Because if that's a C, then that means that my STS class, my Science, Technology, and Society, is going to go to that, and I definitely need that to go to another A to go to my political science, and I don't know if I'm going to get another A or if I'm just going to have B's. So, yeah, if you can't tell, I'm stressing about this. And yeah, I might not be outwardly stressing about this on a regular basis or every day or whatever, but as you can tell by me talking on this, it still is on my mind, and this is really one of the times that I bring up stuff that's on my mind because somehow I have to get content, and to get content, you talk. And so yeah.
I believe I understand. Vaguely.
I'm technically stressed about this, even if I don't necessarily outwardly show it, because right now I'm talking, because I have to talk for entertainment, and so I'm just trying to think of anything that I could say that is, within reason, of, more or less my protocols, if you will call it that.
Yeah.
Not talking about doing anything related to vulgar stuff, Not talking about location-specific stuff that is near to me. Nothing like that, so... But as an entertainer and as a streamer, you have to entertain. You entertain by talking. So, since I'm talking about this, it's technically on my mind. And even though, yeah, during the normal cycle of 24 hours, I'm not mentioning this kind of stuff, it still is on my mind.
If nothing else, I think that this time at night does give an opportunity to talk about things that, you know, issue, as you were saying before, even though you're not talking 24/7, but it does give an opportunity to vent and kind of just put it out there into the void. And I think everybody needs that that opportunity to be able to discuss things that are struggling them and just kind of voice their thoughts, you know. But hey, I'm not Ali. I'm not the expert of emotions or whatever. What we need to do is we need to get
Ali in
Dr.
here. Dr.
Yes.
Sparrow.
Dr. Sparrow, and she would be able to properly give you instructions on what to do, and she would be able to diagnose you and do all that wonderful jazz. Also, while I was sitting here listening to your vivid story, and
The rantings of a madman.
no, actually, I followed that train of thought a little bit better than normal. I think it's because I'm slightly more awake. I am an extrovert, so I regain strength from being around people. The only downside is all that strength almost immediately fades away when I'm not actively right next to someone. Like this sort of counts as social interactions, sort of, not really.
Well, I'm counting it as my social interaction, or else I wouldn't have any social interactions.
Yes, however, it's a physical social interaction. Like, we're not out getting food at the local taco joint or whatever, and so it doesn't kind of energize me the same way that it normally would, as if we were like doing something physically. And so it's something, and it actually has kind of been a lifeline during quarantine, because it's like, yes, finally I can talk to someone. That's also why I don't like text messages, is because I want to actually be able to talk to someone. But, you know, it's like, the only downside is when I get home from doing something with socially taxing, it's just like, all that energy just floods out of me. It's like, alright, time to sleep. But I think, I don't know, I think that the train of thought that you went on is pretty understandable. I followed it pretty well, and it's something that's we've mentioned before on stream. And I think that at the end of the day, I know people that have failed classes multiple times and still passed. And I don't think I don't think you're gonna fail that class.
Well, the thing is, I can't afford to it, because if I drop beneath a 3.0 GPA, I lose a scholarship that I can only get when I graduate high school. Right? It's a one-time only scholarship, and the second you lose it, you're done. You don't get it again. There's no second chance. And the scholarship does provide a bit of money, especially for me. A good bit of money, especially for my positioning, and especially right now because I'm staying off campus. So it's providing a good bit of money, and I do have to pay for some of my college tuition, at least half of it. It's making how much I have to pay a lot less.
Yeah.
So it's pretty helpful. It's just helpful in general. I mean, there could be someone to say that maybe I should also try apply for another scholarship, for like, if not next semester, next year. Because I think you can still, what?
Well, I shouldn't say that. I've known people like my sister, got some sort of rando scholarship. Basically, that was a gift from God. She was having trouble paying for her school, and somehow she found a scholarship that was to Christian nurses at her college, because she was in the nursing program, and she was the only Christian nurse at her college. Christian nurse. There was multiple Christians, but not really in the nursing program. It was a very small college as well. And so my sister thankfully got her scholarship, and it really was a godsend. And so I think at the end of the day, maybe cross that bridge when you get to it. But I mean, hey, how about praying? Praying that you'll do good, as I think you will, and praying that if it does go south, that there will be an opportunity to go to college and get a scholarship. And normally I don't bring up faith, I guess our faith, because hopefully we're both Christians. Hopefully you're a Christian. But sometimes the best thing to do is just to relax and pray and know that whatever will happen will work out.
Yeah. Agreed.
Oh, and point of reference, one last thing. My dad failed 4 classes in high school, and he got 2 degrees, and is doing pretty good. At least I like to think so. So, there's that. Wonderful.
Well, that's good.
Little side note.
Yeah, college is a interesting thing.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough. I think next semester is gonna be tough, even more tough for me, because I'm gonna have another class, an extra class.
Oh yeah.
And so I think because of that, I'm hoping, praying that the next class, the next year, we'll do virtual. First things first, 'cause cases are spiking. And it's like this would be a very sucky time to start going back to school. The minute winter causes all the cases to spike, it's like that meme that I sent you where it shows, it says when there's 7 people with COVID in all of America, and it shows General Grievous, and he's like, time to abandon ship, and then and then it says when there's 7 million cases of COVID, and it shows the scene from
Okay,
Shrek,
time to open up.
Some of you may die, but that is a risk I am willing to take. And it's like, that is exactly how I feel right now at our university. It's like, listen, don't reopen as soon as the cases start to climb. And so I'm praying, and part of it is my desire to go online. The other part of it is just my desire not to die. Chances of me dying are very low, but my mom's seen people in the COVID unit that are like in their 20s with very few pre-existing conditions. It's like, you know what? Even if I don't die, I still rather not get COVID.
Kind of like Rex, I don't want to use my head.
I don't wanna
use my head!
I don't want to get COVID.
I don't want to get COVID!
I just don't want it. I just don't have no desire to get COVID, as I'm sure a majority of Americans are. And it's like, and frankly, this whole online learning thing's been pretty good, pretty sweet ride. Haven't had any problems. Most of my teachers are pretty decent. Most of the curriculum's not that bad. Collaborate Ultra hasn't sucked that badly. And it's like, you know what?
Yeah.
I could do another semester. I could do about one more semester of this. I think I have one more semester in me, just until the vaccine is taken. Because I think, okay, so first things first, vaccine's coming in a couple of days. Well, vaccine's coming in a couple of weeks. But there's going to be this massive shortage. So I think it's going to be a couple of months before everyone starts getting it.
Yeah, I'm not sure where I've heard this, but I think one state in particular might only be doing, like, the elderly and, like, doctors get the vaccine first, then it's, wait period, and then, like, the next age group gets the vaccine.
Yeah. My
So
mom
it's like
will be the
we won't be getting the vaccine until more or less the end.
yes.
We're gonna be
My mom.
along the last people to most likely get the vaccine
Yeah.
because
My mom
age
will
range.
be the first among the first to get the vaccine. She will. They're was talking about it. It says they're approving it in a couple days because she's actually part of the research study. They took several hospitals across America and decided to use different units, different states, as part of the research study for the CDC. And hers is one of those units across America that they use for the CDC study. So they were talking about the different data that they've collected. It's like, yeah, this is my data. This is one of my patients, and you can and so I thought that was really cool. Is not
That's
only
really
that,
cool.
but sometimes they get her opinion on different stuff. But, I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. It's like, oh yeah, it's pretty good information straight from the horse's mouth. Being the CDC, and it's also really cool because I don't know, I think it's neat. But
Yeah.
she was talking about it, and basically she was saying, yeah, we're gonna get COVID spikes, and we got COVID spikes. But moreover, she said it's gonna be a hot second. All the news is saying the same thing. It's gonna be a hot second before everyone's really able to get COVID. Not everybody. Get the COVID vaccine. And yeah, I think once that happens, we can start going back to normal. But I think it's gonna be a while.
Yeah. And I think one thing, so I can actually talk about this because I've done a little bit of epidemiology. Not a lot, I'm not setting that or anything, but we had to do a little bit of epidemiology for calculus using differential equations. Wow, I'm lagging hard. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, well, I'm lagging terribly. Internet interrupted. Well, my internet's... Okay, there we go. That was weird. Okay, so I've had to do that, and I've looked, essentially, it was really only using, like, exponential equations, that kind of stuff. So, like, ideal circumstances, ideal that it could affect everyone in a matter of really more or less months. A month or so. Because of exponential functions, right? But, so what happens with, like, quarantine is, yeah, the cases will start to lower because people are staying inside and that kind of stuff. The cases lower. People see these lowering numbers and they go back out, break quarantine, and then the cases rise again. It's not until you wait until there's no more active viruses, really, that you can then break quarantine. Until that's... And that causes spikes, because, like, people are like, yay, the cases are getting lower, we can go back outside, we can do social interactions. And then, because of that, they get COVID, and you see how it goes, right?
Yeah. It's a wonderful little cycle we got going until we finally get that sweet, sweet COVID vaccine. And you know what's going to be funny is that people die from the flu, and we've had flu vaccines all the time. And so people are going to die from COVID just forever. There's going to be COVID season, just like there's going to be flu season. That's the thing. It's like people don't understand. It's like there will always be fatalities and casualties due to COVID. And yeah, it's going to suck. And in fact, it kind of does suck that that's going to be a part of our lives now. But it's gonna happen.
Wait, polio's eradicated, right?
Polio's eradicated, but I still think that there's gonna be COVID season. Flu, it's different.
Well, I mean, there's a chance that COVID could be completely eradicated. Not a guarantee, but a small chance.
Not a really good one. So first things first, we need to accept the fact that the flu is extremely similar to COVID because they're very involved similarities in general.
And they're the same transmission method, right? Droplets?
Yeah, pretty much. And so, something that I don't quite understand is that I'm trying to think of that. Basically, the flu changes each year, just like the cold, and polio is a little bit different. Um, and so I think people are going to get their COVID shots. I'm going to get my COVID shots.
I'm regrettably going to get mine. I'm saying regrettably because I don't like shots.
Oh, I thought you were an anti-vaxxer. I was like, okay, are you going to try and kill everybody?
Oh no. Like, I've gotten my vaccines. I don't want to get more vaccines because I hate getting shots, but I see the use in them, so when I have to get, like, my next booster shots for vaccines, I will begrudgingly get them. I don't get the flu shot, though. That's the one thing that I don't get. But all the other stuff, like bigger vaccines, you know, because flu, you have to get one every year, but those other stuff, they kind of more or less keep you covered for a few years. So, like, I've gotten my vaccines, so.
I'm happy to hear that.
And I will make my children get them.
Also
But-
glad to hear that.
But I don't. If I don't have to get a shot, then I won't. And for me, I see the flu as a shot that I don't have to get, so I don't. But COVID, I definitely will be getting. Begrudgingly, because I don't want to get a shot, but I will because I think, like, some airlines, you literally can't fly with them if it's non your medical history. Like, now they're taking medical history into consideration. Especially when COVID vaccine comes out, they will make sure you have that vaccine, or else they won't let you fly with them. That's at least what I've heard, and so I don't know, like, if they're actually going to do it or whatnot. And also, with especially me, when I talk about the virus and that kind of stuff, I am no medical expert. I've never taken any courses on, like, viruses and virus spreads, that kind of stuff. Never taken an epidemiology class, probably never will if I don't have to, which I don't. So I am not a doctor, so take everything I say with a grain of salt, because while I may not be a doctor, I'm also not a conspiracy theorist Bob that comes up with all these harebrained theories that have no backing to them. But I'm also not medical journal Jerry. I don't read all of medical journals. I don't read any medical journals. So, well, my knowledge might come from some valid sources, some not so accurate sources or whatnot. You know, I'm taking everything with a grain of salt, and so should you. And by you, I mean anyone watching. You know?
Yeah. And that's
Because I
true
don't want to
too.
give false knowledge. Like, I don't want to seem like I'm an expert in this category, because I'm totally not. And I openly admit that. So, you know, I don't want my advice lead someone else to harm, right? So, that's kind of why I did that little warning right there. Just because we are kind of talking about the virus, and we have been for a bit. So if anyone's still watching on the virus topic, you know, I just want to make sure that they know, okay, this is not coming from a medically, scientifically backed source. While he's trying his best to make it as scientific as possible, he is not scientist, and he's not a medic or anyone like that. So he is as good as the people, average Joe, the people who say that essential oils will cure all illnesses.
Well, we're not that stupid. I mean, come on. We have at least some brain cells.
Yeah.
Sorry for rip all those guys that have essential oils. Sorry about that. If you're one of those people. But yeah.
Yeah, we try and... I'm speaking for myself, and Walker will speak for himself, but at least for me, and I'm assuming Walker does too, but he's trying to get his information from reliable medical sources and not conspiracy theorists Bob.
Yes, exactly.
So we're trying to get our sources from reliable sources, Mine might be less reliable than Walker's because most everything I know I've found on the internet somewhere or another, and not through medical documents, medical journals on the internet, but like TikTok videos. Yeah, that's not reliable, but if I watch enough of them, I can start to piece together, and using logic, I can figure out which ones are, a little bit more accurate sources than the other.
Yeah, I'm no
Random
expert.
Karen on the internet versus someone who seems to be knowing what they're talking about on the internet. That is not harebrained, like that vegan teacher.
Yeah.
I blocked her on TikTok. I think only one of her videos actually came up on my feed once. So anytime I see her now is because someone else has stitched her video or something like that. Yeah. Apparently, that vegan teacher has actually made some vegans eat meat because of her.
Yeah, I believe it. Is that crazy Karen that's like animals do stuff, weird things?
Maybe.
Uh,
And like, there, she's. There's a lot of that stuff. She's
a character.
yeah.
She's the one that protested in front of McDonald's?
I'm not sure. I think one other thing that she's done or said is like, actually, I don't know. Nor do I really want to talk about, just in case A, I say something wrong, or B, someone thinks it's actually coming from me. But yeah.
Or a vegan gets offended, and they go and they try to protest with their tofu, and but then eventually they just pass out because they have lack of iron deficiency.
Well, she's the character, and I don't like her.
Yeah. Well,
And I eat
vegan,
meat. Well,
but not
I only eat
because
chicken because I don't like the texture of steak.
I eat vegan, but I'm a vegan, but not because I love animals. I'm a vegan because I hate plants.
That is awesome! Yeah, that is awesome. I love that. But yeah. So yeah, I blocked her because essentially she's just raw negativity.
Oh yeah.
And like her videos are like her at her home, and not like her parading around outside of us meat endorsing establishments. Like she's even done some jingles like I forget. I don't even want to try to think of it because she's just so toxic. And I find it awesome and hilarious and just pure awesome that vegans are actually starting to eat meat because they don't want to be associated with her. I just find that
so
that's like
that is hilarious.
It's hilarious. It's like even the people who are vegan want to get away from you. They don't want to be vegan anymore.
Like the scum of the earth, and so it's like, wow, you're like sub-scum.
I mean, depending on how you do it, it's like
I'm joking, of course.
Yeah, I know. I just want to make sure everyone, people who are watching, are on the same playing field, and they don't think that we are saying that it's bad. But like, yeah, if any division that there is, as long as you're not trying to yell it down someone's throat, it's like, do this or die kind of deal. If you're within, like, you can be a part of the group, but if you're one of those people, then you're, like, that's not a side most people would want you to be on, because, if, like, you have educated debates, then that's fine. If it's like, well, okay, here's my research, here's yours, I'll listen to yours, you listen to mine, and we just have a nice talk about it. We express the pros and cons of each side. That's good. But when you just start yelling because someone doesn't think your same way, That's not good, and I don't like any side that is like that. Like,
I completely agree.
what?
I said I completely disagree. I think you're stupid because of that. You're a terrible person.
And if you can't tell, that was a joke, based on what I've
Was.
said. That was funny, though. But yeah, so... yeah, she's one of those people. So yeah, I blocked her. I don't even get her stuff on my feed, and I block her. You know, if I could figure out how to banned, I would. You know? And I don't really... since I've never actually seen one of her videos, I don't have a basis. Well, one thing I could possibly try submit for like TikTok to try to ban her on is more or less the topic of hate speech. Because
Yeah.
she's done hate speech and like just her stance on you have to be vegan. Like, I think she said you have to be vegan to go to heaven.
Ooh, that's not Christian at all.
Yeah. So that's kind of her
question.
stance. Like, she's more or less like that. Taking essentially the Bible and twisting it on its head more or less. So I mean, technically, if that could be a bannable offense on TikTok. Oh, also, she just has like billions of her pages, so that, you know, her propaganda, if you call it that, or whatever her toxicity is called. Yeah, she has billions of pages. Just literally type in that vegan teacher or whatever, and there are probably going to be thousands of accounts with the same name.
Ooh.
Yeah. She's just a giant ball of toxicity. And I don't even see her content. One, I blocked her main account, but I've only seen content from her by other people reacting to her. And I still feel her toxicity. Not because I've seen her toxicity with my own two eyes, but because people have reacted to her toxicity. That's how bad she is. Like, if you have... I mean, though in a way of views, controversy does drive up views if you think about it. Right? If you have people sending the video to other and say, this person is totally out of their minds, watch this. Right? Watch how out of their mind they are, or that kind of stuff, you know? So technically, if you think about it, she's making a lot of views. But yeah, no. I don't like her. You know?
Yeah.
Okay, can we get off that train? Because I'm literally starting to feel heated just even mentioning her and mentioning her toxicity. You know. I mean, technically, I should be saying that to myself because I'm literally the only one saying anything about her, so... oof.
Yeah, I mean, I've never seen her, so I have no clue who she even is. But...
yeah. Oh man, she's toxic. Like, she's the people in the gaming community that you hate. This...
You mean Xbox players?
well, like in any video game community.
I'm
Overwatch
thinking-
players that you hate. The Apex players that you hate. The toxic people in any gaming community that you hate. Also, apparently, the console war has ended.
Oh. It's good to know. At long last, our
Our two
efforts.
different factions are at peace. PlayStation and Xbox are finally at peace.
Whoop. Yeah, you did some major lag right there.
What did it sound like?
It just sounds kind of funky.
Now it's time to get funky. To the left. Take it back now, yeah. Well, not this time. Boom. Also, I don't know if you... did you watch the TikTok that I added everyone last night? It's from last night that I sent it, but have you happened to watch it?
I did not, because I don't really have a TikTok. Well, yeah, I guess I could have still watched it, but yeah.
Can I explain what it essentially is?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
So apparently, I don't know if this is the whole Senate, one senator, or a group of senators, but in the Senate, they want to add to, like, a bill or something that copywriting, if you copyright, it's a federal offense. And I don't know if it specifically said if you are a streamer and have copyrights, that's a federal offense. I don't remember that portion. But yeah, if you copyright, that's a federal offense. And I think they said, and if they can't get passed, they're going to shut down the government.
Where does this sound familiar? Oh yeah.
Has something like that already happened?
Yeah, when Trump tried to build a wall. He tried to shut down, did the government shutdown, remember? And there was a big debate, and so basically he blamed Democrats, because the government was shut down and the Democrats went, and it was a mess. In the end, yeah, it just kind of went funky.
Yeah, that sounds like a mess. But that is really big implications. I mean, it might only be bigger for me because I am trying to go down the route of a content creator. If not for, like, a full-time job, at least for a hobby. Like, I want to do Twitch at least for a hobby, eventually. But, you know, I mean, there are sources I can use. Like, for example, I can get a subscription to Monster Cat, and I might actually should do that. Because, one, with Monster Cat, not sponsored, apparently if you have it for 30 days, so a month, you will automatically become an affiliate on Twitch just by having a Monster Cat subscription, which is copyright-free music.
Yeah, like, I mean, I was able to kind of do some
And it also has, like,
kind
songs like Crave Rave. And other, like, songs, not necessarily like that. It has a lot of EDM songs, just because, depending, like, and also I think you can literally look up on Spotify, copyright-free music for streamers, and it's this one artist that has a lot of copyright-free songs. So, I mean, yeah, but still, not only could you get your channel banned from Twitch, you could be in trouble with the law, the federal law. I'm not sure if that offense is only a large fine, or if it's like, oh, you're now committed a federal crime, a federal offense, now you go to prison. It's like, you're talking around at the cafeteria with other prisoners, and they're like, it's your first day, and they're like, yeah, I'm in here for 50 years to life because of a double homicide. I'm in here for this other bad crime. I'm in here for this other bad crime. What are you in here for, kid? For 1 hour, I played copyright music on my channel, and now I'm in here. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it would probably just be a big fine, but still, it could, you know, it would be a federal offense. That would be on your record. You would be more or less a criminal. No, not more or less. You would be a criminal, according to the law. Even if it's just a fine. And the sentence says that if they can't get that passed, they're going to try to shut down the government. Or something. And granted, I want to issue a warning for all that statement. I am not the most knowledgeable in any specific area other than some video games, so take everything I say with a grain of salt. This might have already been amended or whatnot. I don't know. So, essentially, do your own research. Don't panic quite yet until you do your own research.
Yeah,
And then keep an eye on the sources to see if anything changes. And really, don't panic if you're a streamer until the bills or the Senate bills actually passed. And it's like, okay, now is when it's bad. So, yeah, I just wanted to send that out there because I am not necessarily knowledgeable in this category. I've only seen one video on it, and you know, while TikTok is a place to get a lot of knowledge, not all the time is it like reputable sources that are factual, and you know, it's like if you watch this, then it's accurate and factual. So you know, part of my knowledge comes from TikTok, and so, and like Instagram and other sources, media sources like that, and not on like, you know, reputable source sites. So like, you know, I only know a fraction of what's actually happening with it, because I've only watched one video, and then I added everyone that I knew, and then I continued to scroll. I didn't do further research. So take what I said about that thing with Senate with a grain of salt. It might not even happen. So yeah, just take it with a grain of salt. But yeah. But maybe more game companies will take more or less follow in the footsteps of Project Red with their Cyberpunk 2077. Have you seen any of that? Have you seen any Cyberpunk content?
Not really.
It's an interesting game. I wouldn't play it on my stream. I would be tempted to play it because it seems fun, but I wouldn't play it on my stream because vulgar language, often graphic. Like in the setting, you can literally have genitalia be on or off. It's not the main focus of the game, so you know you won't get flack from Twitch, but still, it's there. It's an actual slider. You can either turn it on or off. And I don't know if it's on by default, which is the problem. But yeah, so vulgar language, that kind of stuff. So it's not something that I would do on my stream. It does seem fun, like gameplay-wise, it seems pretty fun. Because it's kind of like Fallout. And other, like, bigger games like that. Like when you're customizing your character at the start to create your character, you have like so many points that you can put into different sections, which will allow you to do different things. Like one section that's called cool, or coolness, is literally like increased hit stuff, crit chances, and stuff like that, or better stealth or something like that. I forget. I don't really know myself, but it's lots of stuff like that, like intelligence, hacking, that kind of stuff, that you can put points into to start your character. And depending on that, plus depending on which starting faction you choose from, like Nomad, Street Kids, or whatever, I don't know all the factions, but that will also give you other options and dialogue and how you can go about things. So it seems like a pretty fun game. I would not play it on the stream because it doesn't fit my brand. You know. But it does seem cool. It seems interesting. I'm currently watching that's what I did pretty much all day. I watched Dust the Viking stream it. I was in chat literally the entire time he was streaming. And I was watching it. So, yeah, it looks pretty interesting, but not something that I would play. I mean, something that I would be interested in playing, but not for stream-wise. But, sorry, I got a small tangent, but what CD Projekt Red has done is they actually have an option for streamers, where you can literally have their music on copyright-free section. So it turns off all the copyrighted songs and only play copyright-free songs. And that's like one of the first games that have really, if ever, done it. One of the first that has done it in like recent years. It might be the first game to ever have done it. And you know, that's a big thing because you know, streamers are definitely one of the stronger
like leaders in the video game market, because like streamers and YouTube content creators are higher up in the market of video games, right? They're
Yeah.
often going to be buying video games, and plus, lots of people watch them,
Yeah,
and so
that's the
it's free
advertisement.
marketing.
It's free real estate.
It's free real estate.
It
It's
is
free
free real estate.
marketing for video game companies. It's like, oh, how are we going to get people to see this? Well, we could just drop a lot of ads, or
We could
streamers.
sponsor somebody.
We could
like
sponsor
Mr. Beast,
content.
Like Mr. Beast Gaming, and he's really got sponsored by well, a lot of people. One of the more recent ones is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and they did a video about that. That was really cool.
I didn't
Also-
see that. I need to finish Valhalla. I need to start Valhalla. I need to leave the mainland of Valhalla.
You need to play Valhalla after you bought Valhalla. So, something
I
that
played Valhalla for 7 hours. Didn't even leave, finish the main story missions. And then I kind of stopped because I was playing Call of Duty and I want to get to the end of the season. And I'm playing this Call of Duty game.
So,
Well, I actually have more time this season in Call of Duty because the version of the game that I got actually gave me 20 Battle Pass tier skips for the next season. And I think Modern Warfare and Cold War will possibly have a synced Battle Pass. I'm not sure. I'm hoping they'll have a synced Battle Pass. So,
Yeah.
like, there'll be, like, for example, there might be, like, 5 different, or 3 different branches. One branch for, stuff that you don't need to pay for the Battle Pass for. The free section. The Battle Pass for the paid Modern Warfare. And the Battle Pass for the Cold War. And as you level up one Battle Pass, you get all the benefits of the 3 different trees. So essentially, you buy one Battle Pass, you get essentially a second. You buy one, you get one free, essentially.
yeah, first battle pass, yes, but what about second battle pass? You get the reference?
Yep, Lord of the Rings.
Yes, very good. So quick question. So first things first, there is a free thing that I was doing. This is something I was just doing while we were playing. Is I tried to make my YouTube thing in Spanish. No, that's not what that is. Anyway, basically, one of the things that I did is make it like the theme and the banner, and then put like a description, and I altered some of the videos that I posted, and I kind of sifted out some of the lesser quality in the videos that didn't really tie into my theme, and I thought about taking down my first video, which is how to make a DIY scuba tank, but I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, because frankly, there's just a lot of nostalgia that kind of comes with that. So I'm like, part of me thinks I probably should, because, you know, it doesn't really fit with the theme, but the other part is like, you know what, it's the first one I've ever done. And
I would probably
don't
say
really-
keep it.
I'm gonna keep it, yeah. And where's it goes? So basically, I thought, what if, 'cause we were talking about like copyrights and stuff. It's like, you know, if you wanted, you could probably try and do a channel theme, because I just looked up free YouTube channel banner and found one. I was like, hey, you know, so you could probably do that, and that could be like one of the next things, because you're always talking about like, you know, improving your channel quality and stuff like that. And I think making a non-default looking YouTube channel would probably look really good for subscribers, because be like, yo, this dude's actually
Like a channel banner, you mean?
yeah, like get a channel banner, but not just like any channel banner, like do one of the custom ones that you can get online. For
I
free.
need to do that. I might honestly want to try to make it myself, because I mean, and I might need to update my channel icon, because that was what, like 2013, 2014 at the latest, maybe even earlier than that. And I didn't just Google a drawing. I drug some shapes together and boom. So I might want to try to make it, you know, more professional. And by more professional, make it myself and try to draw it out or do something. I want to use a like digital program, because it would be easier to translate to, unless if I literally copied, like photo scanned it.
That would be the only other thing that could do different. Photo scan it.
So, I think I see what your point. Like, I don't know. Like, I just basically Googled template for YouTube banner, found the first one, slapped my name on it, and edited the word around, and then just used that. And I think it looks pretty decent. And I think you could do what you want. I think, as far as the channel icon, I told you I used to have the balloon thing, but then I actually changed it up to do something that kind of looks more automotive-y. And so yeah, I just got that. Yeah, basically, I mean, I don't know. I think you could probably even ask one of the people in the group chat that's really good at art to do something for you, and you could probably get like suggestions and such. Really cool.
Yeah, I would
Or
probably ask
maybe-
them for
maybe
suggestions.
like, post a contest, and say like, "Yo, can you draw the best thing?" It's not very prescriptive. It's very late. Who can draw like the best channel art, and see if you could choose one of the fan made channel arts.
Yeah, but I mean, I would have a particular taste because I've seen some drawings of like my penguin before, and it just doesn't necessarily sit right or like goes what I'm looking for. So I probably wouldn't want to do that just because I have a very specific image in mind for like what my channel logo would be and that kind of stuff. And so, you know, if it's not that very specific one, then it's like I might not choose it at all. Kind of deal.
Well, the trouble is trying to get that specific image in your mind outside your mind.
Oh, you're telling me. Trust me. I have a lot of good artworks I could try to do, but the problem is I have practical knowledge. No, I have theoretical knowledge, but not practical. So, or I don't have the talent to back it up. I can see a good image in my mind, but I just don't have the mechanical knowledge to do it.
The only thing I remember is, the only one I remember of somebody drawing a different thing is that one time that Garrett drew, the penguin, sort of a little more anthro.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah,
oh.
Yeah.
I think it required more artistic talent. However, I would not myself. I personally like the old one better than it. However, I think the one that featured had a little more detail. It probably took a little bit longer, but I'm trying to compliment it. I'm trying to be less hard on the furries, but yeah. That's my New Year's resolution is. Yeah.
That's good. You're starting early.
Yeah. Yep, starting early. Anyway, took more artistic talent, but I myself would not advise that. However, that's not to say that there's not a whole lot more you could do with that. I mean, what would you think? The ideal icon.
I don't really know. The thing that I would probably want to do differently to the current penguin that I have, maybe make some of the borders softer, and add a little bit more of a gradient to it, and like give it shadow, so it looks not 2D but like 3-dimensional. Like pretty much keep it how it is right now, except just add a little bit more detail to it, and make it look more 3-dimensional than stagnant and 2-dimensional. And probably make some of the borders a little bit softer. You know?
Yeah.
So like if you look at the nose, it looks like really, it has sharp, oops, sorry, touched my mic. It has very sharp edges. Same with the base of the penguin. And stuff like that. It really seems rigid. Plus, it's a very quick color change from the center of the stomach to the exterior. So the outer coat versus the coat on the stomach. It's a very sharp and harsh gradient. Like, it goes... Well, it is within the same color range. It's more or less within the same color family. They're both blues. like I would want to try and ease up on it and make it look a little bit more natural-ish. I mean, how natural can you get with a blue penguin? But still.
So speaking of, what if for banners you did kind of like an Arctic thing, you know?
Like I've had ideas for a banner before because I also did want to try to do like airsoft on my channel. That was way back when. Obviously, I've never posted any airsoft on my channel, so that's never happened. But like at one point, I was wanting to do that, so I had the idea of like maybe having multiple penguins line up in a row. One penguin wearing airsoft gear, the other holding like gamer gear, so like a controller or something like that. And just kind of have the penguins in a row, like more or less like a lineup. And so it's essentially showing all the content that I do. Obviously, I never executed on that because I just couldn't get the airsoft one to look right.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to draw that.
Well, also I was using Google Draw, and so I could only use like 3D like blocks shapes instead of like fluid movements. Plus, like I don't have any kind of like wireless pencil for the computer, so you know I can track hand movements as well. So I would only, and at the time I was really only using a trackpad mouse and not like a wireless or wired mouse that attaches onto the computer. So I was using the computer generated mouse. If you understand that, right? That makes some sense.
I think so.
You know a trackpad, right?
Yes.
Where you move your finger around on it and it moves it around on the screen. And then for Mac, you press in on it to left or right click. But like Dell's, there would be a left and right click button separate from the trackpad. Does that make more sense for what a trackpad is?
Yeah, I think I know what a trackpad is. But like, yeah, I'm not the most artistic person in the world.
Yeah, me neither. So maybe I should try to do another of the pictures that I did, because essentially my even though I haven't played Division in forever, any of the Division games in forever, I was kind of modeling after that for the Santa Claus picture, that the quote-unquote Santa Claus picture. I really wanted him to have like a beanie that you could get like in the Dark Zone, like one of the pom-pom beanies, but I just couldn't figure out how you do it properly. So I changed it up. Instead of a pom-pom beanie, I changed it up for a Santa hat. And Miniegg says it reminds him of Prep and Landing, so maybe I should try to do more like that. Ooh, I could try to do Wayne or Lenny. Ooh. Ah. So, I mean, technically, I know that I deleted it, but what did you think of it?
Which one? The mask one?
Yeah, the masked one with the Santa Claus hat.
I thought it looked pretty good.
Well, that's good. Do you think I should try to do another one? I mean, the thing is that I'm not good at more or less color theory. I'm not good about adding color onto my artwork. And I want to be, because also right now, my only source of like color materials is colored pencils, which aren't the best for giving the color that I want. Like, more or less, in my head, it's like a picture that you could take in real life. Besides for that Santa Claus one, though you can still technically make that in real life. You can wear a mask, and you can wear the Santa Claus hat, and bada bing, bada boom, you just recreated my picture. So technically, I like to do a lot of artwork that, realistically, or theoretically, it could be based in real life. Like, for example, the one with the tower that I did, the lighthouse. I was kind of modeling the lighthouse and cliff on, I want to say it's Point Loma, which is in San Diego, California, near the Marine base, where or Navy, is it Navy SEAL base, I think, or where the Navy SEALs train on that like beach.
Paris Island is the Marines. And then
I'm going to look it up because I know where it is. It's the cliff that I'm talking about is near the Hotel Del California, and the training place is by to the south of Hotel Del. Okay, I'm looking it up right now. So yes, it is Point Loma, and it's Coronado Springs, or not Springs. It's Coronado, and it is Naval Amphibious Base Coronado. I'm trying to see if I can find the name of that beach, but it's like right there. I can't find it, but it's along there. So Coronado, and it is Point Loma. Whoa, I can't see the floor. That is trippy. Good, it's gone. But yeah, so the picture of the lighthouse, I modeled it off of Point Loma, which is a real location. Even though I haven't seen it in a few years, because I haven't... Well, it was like, what, 2018 when when my family went to stay in the Hotel Del, I think.
oh,
Oh, I'm not sure either. I'm just kind of saying it out loud because it helps me think a little bit.
yeah,
I think it was
that's what it was
2018.
like, oh, yeah, it's like, it's Saturday
Father's
night,
Day
and
2018 because next year... Yeah, okay, yeah. I think it was 2018. I mean, I could look back in my pictures, or I could actually look on my Instagram page and see when I posted the picture of the Disneyland churro. I could figure out when I posted that picture, and that would be the trip in question. But so, I haven't been there in a few years, and while it was not photo accurate to Point Loma, that was my base model of what I, the model of what I was doing. It was inspired by Point Loma. So, most of the pictures I do, more or less, they have an element or elements that are taken from real life that, in theory, you can create all the pictures in real life. Either landscape-wise or character-wise. And I try to stay away from humans because... Also, I was actually going to have eyes on the character, but I decided to replace it with goggles because I couldn't get the eyes right. Which is why artists often do like eye patches or hair covering the eyes, because they got the one eye down perfect like they wanted, but the other eye just was stubborn and wouldn't work. You know?
yeah, that's why I did an eye patch on one of mine.
So, yeah. That was my, essentially, most of the artwork, all the artwork I do, can be, seen in one way or another from real life. If not directly, it's inspired by it. Oh, I thought I killed someone with a TTV. That might be a goal that I try to do. Find people in video games with TTTs in their name, meaning Twitch.tv, and kill them. You know? Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Wait, what's TTV?
Twitch.tv. So if you see a username with TTV in it, that means they stream on Twitch. So they technically, if you look up their TTV, they could be live, and you can watch them kill and watch how they reacted. And so that's why I would want to try hunt people with TTVs. So it would be fun. What in the world is that? I just killed 2 people, then I want to turn my cruise missile to go for a 3rd person. And that's why I went that or whatever I did. But yeah. Okay, so why were we talking about that with art? I think because of the channel banner, right?
I think so.
See, every now and then, or often, I just have to go back and figure out why I talked, how I got to where I started talking about something. Because who knows the rabbit trails that I could go down. More or less endlessly. The infinite amount of rabbit trails one could go down. It's just fun. Don't you agree?
Me and my sleep-deprived self 100% agrees.
Ah, good old sleep deprivation. Who's she? I don't know her. Oh. She might actually have a, what's the one where you can't get within a certain amount of feet of her? What's that called? Not a warrant.
Restraining order?
Restraining order. Yeah, she has a restraining order on me. Sleep deprivation has a restraining order on me. When you say that's almost true.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm gonna play 1 or 2 more games and then call it a day. Call it a night.
Bummer.
I guess technically tomorrow, but yeah.
I mean, you could just stay on longer. It's the weekend. And didn't you already take your final exam for the semester?
I did, but I'm still tired.
But who needs sleep? For you, you're on break. And it's the weekend.
And you're not.
Yeah, but who needs break is my, normal line. Wait. Who needs breaks is my normal line. Who needs sleep is my normal line. Who needs break?
No, who needs break? It's always work. That's you, Mr.
No! No! I can't do it right. I was trying to go for a Vader no, but I couldn't do it. At least, I don't think I could ever do it. I was going to say not right now, but I don't think I ever was able to do it in the first place. But yeah, who needs sleep? Am I right or am I right? You only have one choice, I'm right.
Right.
You should try it. No sleep's fun.
Well,
You know what I should...
fun for the first couple of minutes, and then it's like, wow.
You know what I should, do? I should ask for Christmas for my mom to get me Sneak energy drink. Wouldn't that be the best idea ever?
What's Sneak energy drink?
Sneak energy drink is one of the healthier energy drinks on the market. It has like a lot of vitamins and stuff in it, and like natural energy stuff, instead of like Monster, which is full of just pure chemicals that will, you know, eat away at you. It's a healthier energy on the market, with apparently really good flavors. I'm trying to think of everything that Dusk says anytime he does a sponsor thing for it. Yeah, Dusk the Viking, one of the YouTubers and streamers that I watch. They sponsor him.
YouTuber / streamer, and then suddenly you want the thing that he sponsors. Coincidence? I think not.
Well, plus it's an energy drink.
Oh, that's true.
I wouldn't drink it at night. Well, I could. What would be the harm in me drinking it at night, right?
Yeah, ruining your sleep schedule. One.
Okay, what's something new that could do to me? I got you there. I already don't have a sleep schedule.
Super unhealthy. No.
Well, it's healthier than like Monster or Red Bull.
Healthier does not mean healthy.
Well, it has a lot of vitamins and minerals, and it doesn't have a lot of like the super bad stuff that those other energy drinks have for you.
Like sugar.
Yeah, I think it might even use this like natural sugars. I don't know. I haven't read like their ingredients label. Well, I did just to read to see if it had or did not have any variety of tree nuts, and it does not, so I could have it. But I think I should ask for it, even though she would probably, my mom would probably say no. I could still ask. No, she should say yes.
Hey, you won't have to pay for college if you just keep drinking those energy drinks.
Ooh. Yeah. Sneak will pay it for me.
Hey, yeah. Not only that, but you also don't have to save retirement.
Oh, even better. Sneak will pay it for me. I get where the angle that you're coming from.
La muerta.
Yes. And I do not approve of that angle, but humor is humor, even when dark.
Like, yeah. It was like the old joke. It says, you know, I always cry when my dad... I cried when my dad chopped up onions. Said Onions was a good dog.
Onions was a good dog. I've heard the joke, but with mom instead of dad.
Ooh.
So it's just a slight variant. Onions was a good dog. Oof. Ah. Dark humor. It's fun.
Yeah, I love it.
I want to do more dark humor, but you know, there's a certain line you don't really want to cross sometimes.
Or you could just, you see, there's a certain line in comedy that you don't cross, but I like to use it as a jump rope.
Oh, I love that too. Oh wait, who's the VIP? Is this an AI or is this a human? Move it. Okay, thank you, VIP. Go, go, go. Is Victor a live person? Victor's a live person. Mr. VIP, get down, get down. Move it, move it, move it. I'll guard your flank.
Ah, crap. Wow. So I was trying to take out a double tap trigger, but instead I accidentally took out my my backpack.
Oof.
It ripped me. Yeah.
And the president is, the VIP is running in a totally different direction. The VIP is most likely going to die. Well, actually, it's a 5v3. 5v2 now. Unfortunately, it's a 4v1 now. Fortunately, because we lost a person. Go to Xville, go, go, go. Are you in the Xville side? Nice! We got the VIP to safety. Woohoo! I hope I become the VIP. Imagine... Oh, come on, kid. That was... Me, that was really...
He just teabagged someone he killed. Oop. Okay, time to find the VIP. Or do we still have VIP? It looks like we don't. Yes, we're defending. So we got 3 people going to A, so I'll go over here to B. And we got 2 people AFK. Probably a waste of a grenade. It was. This is fun. Why is my controller vibrating?
Perhaps it is because it's old.
Oh,
It's like,
I think it's proximity. If you're within the proximity for the extraction, because they went away when I went away from the extract zone. Yeah, it's extract, so... Yeah, it's extract, so... If you're a bad guy, it'll show you if you're near the extract zone. This dude just tried to drop shot me! I think I would have killed him. But still, he tried to drop shot me. The game ended right as our first bullets fired. Okay, we got VIPs this time. Okay. We'll protect you. I would almost recommend you fall behind a little bit, but it's okay. Don't peek the corner. Let me do it first. Okay, it's a good thing in this game. Enemies go for living people, not people already downed. That's good. They don't target. That's good. Okay, Mr. President. Extraction will happen. Stay within inside the zone. Go, go, go. Go, favorite president. Got you. The worthy cause. Freedom. Yes. Viva la revolution. Wait, we are CIA. I like this mode. This is fun.
Well,
What?
I think I considered this night a success. I got a banner for my channel. I think it looks a lot more professional, and I added a new description in the about, and it's like, alright, now maybe people will be more likely to subscribe. So that's the thing. I think this is kind of going off on a rabbit trail because I like zoned out for a solid minute and a half there for a second due to the fact that it's way past my bedtime. And so I thought about something. I think the content in the videos gets you views, and I think the overall channel itself and how good the creator, like the personality, I think that gets you subscribers. Because if I I'm just thinking about this. This is just me talking right now at 1:30 in the morning, so this is probably not most reliable sources. But basically, here's what I found. If I like one video, I'm only gonna watch one video from that person. However, if I like a couple of videos, like I watch a video and then I go to the channel, it's like, wow, this is a really good looking channel. Um, and I like a couple other videos that he used to watch. So, perhaps I'll just keep watching this creator and I'll subscribe. So I'm thinking, like, a video, like, I think the videos are what kind of make the views, and the channel itself is what makes everything else. If that makes sense.
It does. Let's see. I want to try to summon from a video game that I know to kind of help. So the channel environment, or there's a lot of things that determine how well your word of mouth is, right? How well your channel spreads from one source to the next, right? That's essentially word of mouth. And one of those sources is the image that you paint on, like, your channel page. So, like, if your channel art's good, then people are most likely going to want, like, keep watching, right? They'll want to watch more videos depending on your channel art.
Or, unless you're casually explained, have you seen that guy? He does.
Oh
Basically,
no.
his channel art's terrible, but his comedy is absolutely hilarious. Oh my word. He has a very dry sense of humor, but it's like every single one of his videos is about 4 or 5 minutes long, and he gets and explains different topics, but every single one of them is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah, and so essentially, if your channel page looks nice, people will want to see more of your content. But then it's up to the creators themselves to their personality is kind of what drives people to come back.
You can have personalities?
Yeah, your personality is great.
Oh,
The personality would be jabbing at me. I have none. Literally, this channel is just a hodgepodge of chaos.
well, in some ways, that is a personality.
I mean, you're not wrong. I'm gonna go back to some zombies. I want to check, see if Mini Egg has said anything on Discord.
Something that I didn't realize is that some of the people who are playing and like who are really good at streaming and stream for a career actually write down topics to talk about prior to the stream, so that way it never really gets bored.
Mm-hmm.
It never just gets boring. So I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, people do that. I don't.
So something that I also consider is, are you subscribed to Casey Neistat?
No.
He is one of the creators I like the most, and he was one of the OG creators that I used to watch way back in the day, and I still do watch occasionally of his videos, and there's some of his that I just absolutely love. And so here's the thing, every single one of them has just an incredible amount of just detail, and they really are kind of really beautiful. And I don't know, I always just saw, like, something he would say is, he says, like, the amount of time you invest kind of correlates to how a video comes out. And it's like, eventually people understand that, like, they recognize quality, and it's like, wow, that is some really high quality filmmaking that you do. It's like,
Yeah. Quality over quantity, essentially, right?
yeah. Well, even then, he did a lot of videos, but he did it more he did it as a hobby, and that's what he always says, like, it's like, but, I don't know, I'm not good at film editing, but I'm just speaking from what he said in his videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I understand that. Literally my entire channel. Yeah, I don't know this personally, but here's what has been told to me.
I think Casey Neistat is a moderately successful YouTuber, right? He's decent, a couple people know him, moderately famous,
Yeah,
just a
I
little
haven't heard of
famous.
him.
Joking, of course.
I want... Question. Were you, sarcastic there, like he is?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, very.
Just making sure. But yeah, like, he's big time. So... One day. Maybe. One day.
That would be a lot.
That'll
It would
never
have to-
happen for me.
Well, okay, so that's the thing. It's like there are big YouTubers that don't get as many views as him, and it's like, I mean, like literally, he has got a massive following.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he does. Okay. I'm wondering. Okay, let me see. It just says... Oh. Well... I don't know if this flashlight that I just put on my gun gives me more salvage, or not. One time I actually would like to extract. But I think I'm gonna need a team of people. You should get Cold Wars just to play zombies.
Absolutely.
Zombies
Yeah.
is really fun.
I personally am never been a big fan of the zombie type scenarios.
Yeah. I can't wait until, I don't know when they're, patching it in, but apparently they're adding a zombie Christmas event kind of thing, where everything's, like, Christmas themed. And I'm guessing you can tell that I'm probably going to be so invested into that. Was that apparent?
In your time and in your financial aspects as well.
Oh, yeah, financially, too. Is this a decoy? Oh yeah, it's a decoy. The decoy should blow up. No, I guess that's monkey bombs. Never mind. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna be playing a lot of the zombies infected Christmas version of zombies, and I'm gonna be buying Christmas-based stuff when I can. If you can't tell, I like Christmas.
Yeah. Okay, which one do you like better, Christmas or Halloween? I'm
Christmas.
a huge fan of Christmas. Yeah, there we go. There's some people that are like, oh, I don't like Christmas, it's too cheery. I like spooky season. It's like, dude, Halloween's nice. I'm not gonna lie, Halloween's kinda nice. But Halloween has got nothing on the absolute amazing fantasticness of Christmas.
Yep. Because, one, cold weather, best weather. And also, too, all the sparkly pretty lights.
Yes.
I just lost the tomahawk. It fell in the water and I can't find it. Found it. It fell in the water and I can't find it. Found it.
Dang, nabbit, one of my teammates just ran off the edge.
Oof. How many... You know what I really need to look up? How many points it takes... And I just wasted in skill. How many points it takes to, get from start to pack-a-punch. First gun.
Well, that's one way to end. So, okay, let me describe to you what just happened. Literally, first things first, the Pathfinder, I'm trying to get to res him and he jumps off of the cliff before I can come and res him. Second, what's the new character's name? Scottish lady runs into battle, so I chuck my ult, and I'm like, alright, come on, cool, let's battle. And as soon as I get in there, she runs the opposite way, and I get flooded and die. And it's like, dude, what the actual heck was going on? So that was one way to end, but this was a way.
Yes, 'tis a way to end. Or another way to end is fighting a horde of Nazi zombies. That's what the zombies are in zombies. I think they're all zombie Nazis. Nazi zombies, or however it goes. I think. So, okay, Pack-a-Punch 1 gun is 5,000. 15,000 if you want Pack-a-Punch 2. Not equating that. So, 5,000 to Pack-a-Punch 1 gun. On top of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors, which incrementally get more expensive, and I think it has a cap, but I also am not sure. The doors that is has a cap of price point, I'm not sure. So there should be an equation that there should be a happy number that I can find that I can get to my first Pack-a-Punch gun. Right? I'm thinking along the lines of maybe 11,000 points. Would that sound accurate? 5,000 just to Pack-a-Punch, and 6,000 to open all the doors and any other things you need to open up to get to the Dark Ether. The problem is, once you go into the Dark Ether, once you get power on, you spawn hounds. Then you can have hound waves once you turn on power. Once you turn, I think once you open up the Dark Ether, that's when you can get the Megaton to spawn. I think. Oh, come on, zombie, why couldn't you have died sooner? That would have been glorious. Killed so many zombies right there, and the last zombie I killed dropped it 2 times. I was also dumb and picked up the 2 times, but still. Should I try that? Should I try speed run Pack-a-Punch? Once I hit 11, I leave the spawn zone and go straight for Pack-a-Punch?
I mean, hey, go for it.
Oh, I'm out of bullets. If the... Oh, no. That was bad. I got cornered by zombies after buying max ammo. Not gonna lie, I was scared for my life. Luckily, it's only my first down, and I get 2 free downs. But, still, that was, scary. I can't wait until they add the Christmas zombies. I wonder if they're going to add a Christmas map. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be a reskin of, like, zombies and the environment. So maybe this map is actually at night, and, like, in between the trees and on buildings there are Christmas lights. And maybe some of the lights don't actually glow Christmas lights-y until after you turn on power for the first time. Maybe. I wonder if I can cripple one of these zombies. Nope. Not you. Probably not you. Nope. Well, I almost have 12,000 points. It's round 7. I'm now leaving the entrance and making a mad dash to the power. Wish me luck. Unfortunately, the mystery box is not here. I need to keep running, 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 I need to keep running. Faster, faster, faster! Ooh, I think I might actually be like 1,000 ish short. Maybe not even 1,000 short. And no, 1,000 short. No, like 2,000 short.
This is distant voice and harsh distant voice in the harsh voice in the distance. This is, are you ready to become a true crime fighting expert? This is James Bond shudders. This is Sherlock Holmes nodded. This is Jason Bourne trembled. Batman took a deep breath. This is all, and then all in unison. Yes, Perry the Platypus.
Yes, Perry the Platypus. Oh, I love that. I need to get all the zombies out of here. There are just too many zombies by the Dark Ether portal. But I can pick a few of these guys off. Open up the portal, open up the portal, hold it. Oh, there we go. It's open, 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 it's open. Okay, time to get Pack-a-Punch. I'm still like 3,000 short. I could teleport straight to the living room. That wouldn't be bad. No, I'm not. I'm only, what's that? 5,700 or 70 short, which is about 5-ish zombie headshots. That's an armor plate bundle. Okay. We almost have Pack-a-Punch. Never mind. I forgot. Taking that tunnel drains 5,000. Or 500, not 5,000. I need to run this way because I think all the hordes are going to spawn behind me. Oh, hello. Okay, we got Pack-a-Punch online. Now we just need to get the points. And I'm out of bullets. I could just melee zombies to their death. Or tomahawk throw them to their death. I like both ideas. Don't you agree both ideas are nice?
D.
Oh no, I accidentally started a revolution. You know the meme, oh no, I accidentally built a shelf. No, I did it again! But no, I accidentally started a revolution. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Like, how do you accidentally start a revolution?
No, well, you can ask France, I guess.
I don't think that was an accident. Okay, I have enough to pack punch the gun now. Yay! Okay, this is the earliest I've pack punched a gun. Also gave me max ammo.
This is online lecture starts. This is teacher. Okay, everyone, show me your assignment. This is me. I left it at home.
Ah, Bob. Okay, now I need to get to the surface as fast as possible because hounds are spawning. But hey, fastest time I pack punched a gun. Before round 7, pack punch. A PenguinCraftJr record. Yay! Also, I can hold 490 bullets, 70 in the chamber, and 420 to spare. When a plague hound body blocks for its brother, feels bad, man. Okay. And from the mystery box, I got a sniper rifle. Boo. So, good thing about a sniper rifle is definitely right now at least one-shot headshot. And the megaton is fun.
It's about time I called it.
No! Why would you abandon me?
I pretty much abandoned you a while ago. I've been, like, out for a large portion of this.
Oh, I know that.
I am slowly dozing in and out of consciousness, so...
Ah, don't you love when you just slowly doze? Did I just say doge? Doze in and out of consciousness. Ah, it's the best. I do that at night sometimes when I'm watching my regular YouTubers. Because I forgot to watch them during the day. So I watch them at night. I don't... Sometimes that's not well. Oh, that's a big horde. That I just ripped through in seconds? Well, ish. Whoa! No, 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 no. I almost just went down. That's not the... Oh boy, that's not good. And I'm now out of armor plates. Practically. No, I have a sliver left. Enough to take one melee hit. Whoop, whoop. Almost killed one megaton. Or a megaton half. The problem with the megatons is they split into two. And then they start relentlessly throwing stuff at you. Okay, think both megatons are down now? Yes, both megatons are down. That's good. So I don't think they should spawn until a few rounds later. They should have a brief reprieve from megatons. That's good, right?
See.
I love how you're just agreeing to something that you don't really even know.
Not really. No, I'm just kind of like. Yeah.
You're fading fast. Well, you've already faded.
I'm pretty much already faded at this point.
You know one of my favorite summer memories? It was like what, summer of like 2018 or something like that. I was playing Fortnite on yes, I know I played Fortnite. But I played it on the Nintendo Switch, and I was able to play with my cousins. I got them to chant, "Sleep is for the weak." And that's before that I know that technically Jacksepticeye said that quote. Or has said that. It's also TikTok audio. Haha, you think I sleep? Sleep is for the weak! And yes,
Yeah,
I can...
I'm calling it. I will be on tomorrow night, no doubt, but
Nice.
I'm gonna book the ticket for us. Alright.
Okay, good night, pal. Good night. And unfortunately, he has left the party. This is sad. Sad spelled backwards is DOS. And DOS is not good. That's the horde of zombies that just jumped out the window all at one time. Die, you foul fiends! Oh, that's where they jumped through. I was like, because of that spawning area back there, I was like, where are they jumping through to? I finally know now. I think I got a hit marker. Yes, I just tried a 360 no scope and failed. I think I also just decapitated that one dude's ankles. Yeah. Hehe. So I think I now save up for 15,000 points and get this pack punch to 2. Because now every zombie I kill with this is now working towards the pack punch tree. So, yeah, I would like to get see if I can get the max tier with the zombies. I don't think I'll do this game for multiplayer. Get max camo, dark matter camo in multiplayer, but definitely I will go for max camo and zombies. There we go. That was worth it. Still worth it. We've reached round 10, and we do have a pack punch. Ooh, tempting. I wish you could drop down there. I think in the past I've said that you need a good amount of lethals, right? And explosive lethals too. Oh yeah, that's right. I was out of ammo. I may have all. There we go. Okay, let's get back to the plane. And this is a decent choke point for now. But once the zombies come in, that's when I move. Need to keep an ear out to beside me, because zombies spawn there. Yeah, this game you gotta be on your toes, but also on your ears. If that makes sense. You know what I mean. You gotta be alert of your surroundings. There we go. Ooh, you know who I should contact about zombies? Possibly my uncle. I should see if he's considered Cold War. I don't know if he has or anything, like, considered getting it, but if he did, that would be awesome. I don't like that sound. That was a Megaton, correct? Yeah, Megaton just spawned. Hello. And this is might be where we die. Because there's Megaton now. I could try to go Dark Ether. What I want to do is... Oh, hello, cheater! Teleport through the walls. I want to get Jug so I can be stronger. I have 250 max health. I need to be focusing on gathering my train and also killing Megaton. Because if I have bad train management, then I will die. But if I don't focus down Megaton, he'll survive multiple rounds. And just wait, he's probably going to teleport right there. I was looking at the wrong wall, but still. I called where he would spawn. I knew he would spawn over there. If you get too far away, he'll spawn up on you. I want to get stamina up so I run faster than the average zombie now. Okay, this is where it gets dicey. Especially because we don't have the wonder weapon. We should try to go back to the bunker, right? And why that? Because in the bunker, I can buy armor plates, and I can buy the upgrade to the gun. And I need to get an upgrade to... If I can get tier 3 armor, that would be what I ideally go for. No, then armor plates. Let's get this to tier 1. So we'll hit harder. Keep an eye on my minimap. So that I wouldn't get cut out by these zombies. Ideally I was saving up to buy the Pack-a-Punch to tier 2, but I don't know if I should do that or if I should just try to keep buying perks. He's going down now. There we go, he's immune. So phase 1 of Megaton's done. Phase 2 becomes a lot harder because 1, you're focusing between 2 Megatons, and it doubles the firepower of a Megaton. Because now there are 2 entities, and it's not like 1/2 of the Megaton just focuses on raw damage output by throwing it the plague orbs or whatever they're called, but both do, and both will also try to attack you when you get close. So they have a lot higher damage output because there are 2 of them. Kind of surprised I didn't see the Megatons spawn the tunnel. Almost melted that 1 down, which is a good thing. 1 less Megaton to worry about. But still not quite yet. Why are you full HP? Fit your other half that I almost killed. Well, now both I've almost killed, so. There we go, 1 Megaton half down. Both down. There we go. That's good. So they did drop armor plates. So that's good. Let's run down. See if we can buy the tier 3 armor plate storage, or if we can upgrade to tier 2 of the gun. Not yet. Not yet, okay. So 1,000 plus like 300, or like 500 scraps, about, let's say about 2,000 scrap we need, so we need about 1,700 scrap left to get max armor plate. That was a hound that spawned in. Yeah. Let me over here. I just want to get the high tier salvage. Okay. I definitely want the to get stamina up so I can mod it so that I can add the back pedal upgrade. Because having a increased back pedal speed would be a lifesaver. Because, you know, you're slower when you run away from zombies and you're facing them. And then you're also, you know, slower when you're shooting. So if you can get increased back pedal speed and stuff like that, that can just help a lot. I could also try Pack-a-Punch, or not Pack-a-Punch, Mystery Box again, see if I could get something like the ray gun. Because if I'm not mistaken, the ray gun does explosive damage, but is also, it shoots in a line. Like normal bullets do. And so, you know, it's a lot easier to explode zombies. Right? I should probably change for a different lethal if I can find one. Syntax, there we go. Because we're not using the tomahawks anymore. We're 2,000 off. 2,000 points, and we go down and pack a punch again. We also need to be picking up as much salvage as possible. I wish that there was some kind of tracker on your screen to see how much salvage and high-end salvage you have. That would be helpful. Just so I know, okay, without having to go to the store and look through it, how am I doing material rise, right? Another hound. I want to target the hound because they are nasty. 2 times. I want to go for that. Because of that. Yep. Actually, you know what? Let's run with this dude, right? Nope, never mind. I killed him. I just wanted to make him legless. Wanted to shoot off a leg. You know? Let's buy that. Then we'll go pack a punch, then we'll run up these stairs over here. Play count round. So 30,000 to get max now. Pack a punch twice. We still need to upgrade the rarity of the gun, because I think that also makes it hit a little bit harder. But now we are melting these play counts a lot faster. Can be. Oh, I literally just jumped. Like, out of my seat. I jumped. Oh, boy. Yeah, if you want to know if a game is getting tense, just... if someone jumps, it is probably tense. Whew, I literally jumped. I can feel my heart racing still. Do I have a new max ammo count? No. I do kind of want to try evac. The question is, will Megaton spawn this round? I'm going to keep an ear out. And I'm actually just going to hoard my train and take as very little of them down as possible. Oh, play count. Okay, that's fine. I want to open up this door. And I think I'll need to go and open up a door 2 on the other side. But I need syntaxes, and I will need my energy mine to be charged. Okay, energy mine is now charged. Now we just need to get syntaxes. The more the better. Let's destroy that door. Run around. Because getting that door open will now allow us to go from the radio to the evac zone a lot faster. And we can also pop that as we're running by. Whoa, No! I got stuck in a corner and I couldn't leave the menu in time. No, that was going so well for us. That was the best we've made it so far. Right? We got double pack punch. We pack punched the gun twice. And we killed, like, what, 2 megatons, right? Man, that was going really, really well. Oh, man, that stinks. That hurts. Bummer, man. Whew, I just had a mini heart attack because I looked down and the audio jack to the controller, or to my headphones, was perfectly hidden. Like, everything was just perfectly aligned, so I couldn't see it. And I was like, oh no, has my mic been off this entire time? Luckily it hasn't, but man, I was like, oh no, that's awful. Also, look at how many camos we got for this gun. That's awesome. And we're leveling up too, so that's good. Zombies. A lot of fauna. Wait, really? That... never mind. Flora and fauna. Flora, floral or flora would be the, plants. Fauna is the creatures in the environment. I know I didn't say it out loud, but my head was processing, like, wait a second. Fauna's not animals, that's flora. But, that's... Fauna's not animals, but no, it is. We got a bit here. Elite eliminations is going to be a bit rough for the guns. Wait a second. Why I'm saying wait a second is I think one of the camos for mastery for all 9 weapon classes, right? All 9 weapons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Pistol would be 8. It's counting that grenade launcher that you get, that you can't bring in at the start. My question is now, where do I, not quite yet on ARs. We do have stamina up now. And we could get to where we're immune to, and then we need 6 total to level it up all 3 times. So I want to show what I'm talking about with in regards to getting the platinum, or the max zombies camo, right? It'll be over here. Special. Monkey bombs, decoys, and stun grenades. Okay. Okay, so you can bring in a knife separately. When? That's my question. When? So I'm going to go back here. And maybe it says it under the knife tree, right? Skills, weapon classes, melee. Your primary melee weapon deals that much. Maybe it's that. The problem is, I don't think you can bring in the grenade launcher. The M87. I don't think you can bring that in. I want to check with all the guns. I should really check with the knife. Here's what I'm looking for. Elite zombie kills. Okay, so it's a sniper rifle. It does not say elite. Does it say pack punch? 5 times, headshots, eliminations, kills, long shots. holding. I don't want to talk about that. Kills, crits, pack punch, elite. Oh boy. It does require elites. Is it more than this? I know I'm getting sidetracked. Vintage. No. Okay. What I need to do is I need to get good at evacing. I think that'll help. I can also research like what benefits I get from extracting or from Excel. But yeah, I need to be wrapping up the stream. It's about 2:30 local time where I am on the eastern coast of America. So I need to be logging off, getting to sleep relatively in the near future. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. And to stay up to date with what I do, please ring that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, take it easy.